YouTube open.
I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I was on mute. Was I on mute that whole time?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
might have been. Did you see, Carolyn? I got my picture there.
I did. You mean you guys weren't hearing me at all?
No.
Okay, that's crazy. Okay. All right, guys.
Um,
So Rosalita's here to the rescue.
Yeah, look
Um,
how little I look.
I know that. See, I had a tiny picture like that. I was just playing around. I didn't know if that picture would
Picture
even
looks great.
take my picture. So I took something when we went to the Civil War Museum, and I'm just like, just threw that in there. I'm like, okay. But I'll put a better picture later. So, okay. We have Rosalita on, and anybody that's on panel or anybody that's in the chat, if you have a question for her, you could type it in the chat and she'll answer you. Or you could say it if you're on the panel.
Are we on
Hi,
right now?
everybody.
Yeah, this is Rosalita. Say hi to everybody. Nobody's heard your
Hello.
voice ever. Yeah, this is
Hello,
exciting.
hello.
And I'm going to get on to YouTube where the chat is because I'm not there. Doo, doo, doo.
Good plan, because we can't see you, Carolyn.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I can see your picture, but normally we can see you doing the chat from in here, and we can't.
Oh,
Oh, I can. Oh, really? Oh. I see her picture she has on the screen. Oh,
No. She will be live. We will be seeing her live.
live. Where's the live? I don't see the live.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. We got to be because we're live in Streamlabs. How come I don't see it?
I don't
I'm
know.
confused.
I'm on it.
I see it in Streamlabs, but I don't
I
see
see
it on.
you on YouTube, Carolyn.
Do you see us on YouTube?
You do, you and Rosalita.
You do see it. Okay, it's not showing up
Me
for
too.
me. That's very odd.
Carolyn's not just a picture, she's her?
No, I'm just a picture right now.
Okay.
Just a picture.
Just gonna be Carolyn talking to this little picture.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see. But I don't know why I can't see my own live though. Oh, here I can. I have to go in through. YouTube is so messed up. Okay, I have to go in through this way. All right. Hi, Julie W. You love the title? Good, Rose. Okay, so did anybody put up a question? Hi, One Eye Blind Art. Hi, Kevin Leonard. Hi, Janie's talking about life. Hi.
Farm Wife
Guys.
99 has a question.
Okay, Farm Wife. Let's see where that is.
Oh my gosh, Kevin's question.
Oh, you can see the questions? Good. Okay.
I can see him.
Okay. How do I keep Santa tracking dirt in the house when he comes down the chimney?
Tell Santa to leave his boots outside. Before.
Put a boot tray
Right
outside the hearth.
Oh, those boot trays are wonderful. We have those.
Yeah, have him take his boots off on the boot tray. Tell him to take his boots off.
Or you know what else works good? Because we live here, and where I was just saying earlier to the ladies with red clay, and it stains everything when dirt is on the bottom. If you have puppy pee pads, put those by the door and tell them to put their boots on one of those. If you have any of those
Oh, yeah.
we just have them in case. Those are really nice
Okay,
to work
so
for that.
Linda's got a question, and I don't see Farm Wife. Oh, best way to
Farm
clean
Wife,
kitchen cabinets,
yeah.
Farm Wife wants to know.
Oh, which kitchen cabinets?
Best way to clean kitchen cabinets, she said.
It depends what kind of kitchen cabinets, but I first take just mild soap and water and just wash them with that. And then I also love to take afterwards. I love that multitask pledge, the blue can. That stuff is amazing. I use that on everything. It says on there, it's like, okay, for glass, stainless steel, wood, everything. But that I go afterwards to shine it up a bit, but there's no film, no grease, nothing with that. But I say just a little mild soap and water, not making it too damp, and then go over afterwards with that. But you also can buy, cabinet cleaners. But why do that? I always have the Pledge in the house, and soap and water is always easy too. Just do not use vinegar, and don't use ammonia. That will strip everything. That will always strip. That'll dull wood. That'll take away color. Am I talking too loud? Or am I okay?
Not at
you're
all.
perfect.
Not at
I'm
all.
okay. Okay.
Vinegar is an acid, Jeannie, so you have to be careful about where you use vinegar. And always check with the manufacturer of your cabinets too. It's a minor wood mode, and they say like
Oh yeah.
nothing but so little mild like dish soap and water. They don't want you to put anything on it. You could void your warranties or whatever you have on your finish. So always check there. But if you moved into a place where you've got cabinets that are older and you really need to clean them, again
I'm
start
also
with soap and water first. See what happens, and then if you still have if they're really greasy or something. But then
Yeah, I love that wood. I love that Bona wood floor cleaner, but the cleaner, not the polish, not just the one that says cleaner. I'll take some of that and dilute that in water sometimes to clean some wood, because that's a very good wood cleaner, and it doesn't have residue. It doesn't leave residue. It doesn't strip. It doesn't do any of that. That's good stuff. So you can always take some of that also.
Okay, be careful with that Mr. Clean Magic Eraser on painted cabinets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I know my
Always.
cabinets, you're not supposed to use that on there.
Oh yeah, that could take that off. And I just always say, just try it on an area that you can't see. Maybe open
Yeah.
up the cupboard.
My thought is
and-
if you had permanent marker you couldn't get off, and it was in this it's always going to be start with the mildest thing, and work your way up, right?
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. What about Murphy's oil soap? What do you feel about that?
I used to use Murphy's oil soap all the time. I mean, we were all raised with that, weren't we? I mean, don't you remember that smell always when
Yeah,
we
I
always
like the
cleaned our
smell.
baseboards with the Murphy's oil soap growing up. But honestly, you could do that. You can use that. I usually do my baseboards and stuff with the same thing, like a Bona, and dilute it with a little water. But you can use Murphy's. You can use Murphy's. Just dilute it with some water. That would be fine too. You just don't want. Sometimes Murphy's will leave it too greasy looking. The cabinets today, they don't make as good, I don't think,
No,
as
they don't.
back then, and they don't seem to want to absorb the chemical, the greasiness of the chemical, whatever is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so different. It'll lay on the surface instead. So, yeah, it's probably best, like Carolyn was saying about, whatever they recommend by your cabinet maker. But the older cabinets take Murphy's with no problem.
Right. I'm just going to put. You're talking about the Bona. If people don't know what that is, I'm going to put a link to the.
Scooter, I like your voice too.
I don't know why I'm not saying.
Why are you repeating that?
Huh?
A beating. Why are you
Exactly.
Why is that not showing? Well, it's to use the wood floor polish in the mat. Is that what you're using when you use the Bona?
The wood floor polish, I don't do the polish, just the cleaner. I've never used the polish because
Oh,
I
the
use
hard
them-
surface floor cleaner, is that? Bona hard surface floor cleaner?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That works fine, like I said, with the cupboards. That's fine.
Okay.
I've done that. That's plenty.
nothing, and it comes off, but you put it in the dishwasher.
I'm just gonna sign in here. Linda said, how do you take wax out of a carpet?
Wax out of the carpet? Like candle wax?
I would assume, yeah.
Yes.
I've never had to do that before. I've never had to do that. But I have heard that you put salt down, and you're supposed to put salt on it, but it didn't work for us. So I have never been able to get something like wax out of the carpet. I do know that the best Woolite Oxy Power Shot is the most amazing on carpet for any stain, but I don't know about wax. But wine stains, dirt, ink stains, that Woolite Oxy's Power Shot, something like that, or Woolite with Oxy Deep. That works amazing on rugs, carpets, rugs.
Right,
That's
Linda, you can get it
wonderful.
up the old way, and that is to fold some paper towels or even fabric if you've got it. Don't care about it, put it on there and put your iron on medium, not real hot, because you don't want to melt your fibers in your carpets. And you put it over there and you just keep ironing it until, and if it's red or whatever, yeah, you're going to have to keep doing it for a bit, but the white paper
Right.
towel will absorb it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
And you
never.
keep moving your paper towel around.
We had it on our deck once. We had candles spill on our deck, the citronella candles, and we had such a tough time getting that up. We tried everything that there was, everything anybody recommended, and we just
Yeah,
couldn't get it up.
Heat's
It
the way to
just,
go. When all else fails,
Because
heat.
the wood absorbs it. The wood absorbs the wax. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yep.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's what I was meaning on the cupboards. Like the new cupboards really aren't made of that grade of wood because it doesn't absorb the wax from
No,
like,
mine is
Yeah.
solid.
or the oils, they sit on top. And yeah,
Mm.
that is true.
Dinner's here. I'll be back after eating.
Putting these links in here for the couple of the things that you said, the multi-surface cleaner and the Bona. Okay, and you
Yes,
got
that
the wax out,
multi-surface
and I
cleaner
haven't
is
been.
amazing. That is just that Pledge multi-surface, and they used to carry it at Costco, and I used to buy it by they would sell 3 or 4 in a bundle, and they just carry the yellow Pledge, but Sam's Club always has it, the blue cans.
Well, there's a 3-pack here. I just put in the
3-pack.
link in there on Amazon.
Amazon, yep, Amazon.
yeah.
I was gonna say Amazon. Walmart carries the blue cans. I always, if I do an order
This
there,
is in blue. This is like a spray bottle. It says multi-surface, pH balance, clean surfaces. Cleans 101 surfaces. Is that the thing? Comes 3-pack for $16.
Let me go in. I'm gonna look in Amazon.
Look at the link that I just put in the chat. Can you see that?
Okay.
See if that's the right one.
Let me look. Where you at? Let me see. Oh, you're good. You guys are so high tech with all this. That's not the one I use, but
Okay.
that one is excellent for the cupboards. That one right there, because it's more of that would help clean at the same time
Okay.
as giving them a little bit of a shine.
Oh, I see the one you're talking about. It's in a can.
It's in a can. It's a blue can. That's the one I use everywhere. But this one is excellent also that you put on there.
And I'll put
I
it in.
never see this one anywhere. I haven't, but that's nice to see this. Yeah, it's right. Actually, the link that you put
I got
put
it.
on
I
here.
found it. I'm going to put it in here now. Here's the blue can pledge. Okay, there you go. That should be the link. That should be the one you use. Carolyn P. Sparkle Industrial Bowl Cleaners. Okay, so let's see.
Yep,
what
that's it. Multi-surface. I love that stuff.
Janae is saying you put wax paper down on wax, iron with a warm iron. The wax will come right up when you wipe it.
Wow.
Put
I'm
wax
gonna
paper
have to
down.
remember that one because if we ever, I hope to never have that happen again.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped using candles after that. I just do wax melts and stuff like that.
Somebody said hard water rings in the toilet bowl.
That's what it is, the wax melt. Yeah.
What is that? They sell it at Dollar Tree. It's the toilet bowl cleaner that they have. Oh,
Awesome. Is it amazing or
no.
no?
Oh my goodness, it's at the tip of my tongue. Um, hold, let me see. It comes in a spray also for the works.
Oh, the works?
The works is excellent. That stuff is so strong, and if usually Dollar Tree carries it, but also they have it in a form. They have a spray form of it, also, and a toilet cleaner.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
And that's cheap, and it works very good on hard water stains.
The works. Okay.
And I've had trouble where, it was even worse than a ring, and I would use something like, what is that stuff called?
That pumice?
Iron out rust and stain remover spray.
Oh, yeah.
That works wonderful. You'd spray that in there, let it sit just a little bit around the ring and scrub it in, and that would get it out. But that's another one
Scooter's
that you
saying
have to-
she uses Snow Bowl. I've never heard of Snow Bowl.
The snowball doesn't do, I don't think that works very strong. That's very strong at all. That works very good.
I've never even heard of that.
For me, it doesn't, though. It could for somebody else. I'm talking my own experience. And I don't know, I was raised by an Italian mother who, when we were kids, we were allowed to sleep out. Saturdays were for cleaning. And we were allowed to sleep out on a Friday night, but we had to be home by 9 a.m. And by 10 a.m. we were cleaning. My sister would get a floor, I'd get a floor of the house, and my mother would do laundry and then help us out
Right.
as we were going. And that's the way you spent your Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every Saturday.
Let's see.
And she trained us well. And we cleaned our baseboards every time we cleaned.
Right,
We
yeah.
wash the floor and wash the baseboards. And
Okay, so let me see. We have more questions in the chat. Okay, Kevin, let's see. We did the hard water rings, Kevin. Let me see. What's the best way to clean a glass top stove?
oh, I love that Wyman ceramic cleaner. I have that. I have a glass top stove, which I love because they're so easy to take care of. But you use that and a paper towel. You just squeeze that onto the stovetop and take a dry paper towel and just keep rubbing it out until everything comes out, and then take a clean paper towel to wipe it up. And then I'm a Windex clean. I love Windex. I probably use it too much. I go over it with a bit of a shine to clean up any remnants from that pasty cleanser, from the ceramic cleaner. But Wyman is one of my favorites. I think it's Weiman.
I just put it in. Yeah, I just put it in.
Yeah, I think Ceramic Bright is one too.
Yeah,
or
that's
so,
a good
but
one too. Yeah, because we have one at the lake house, and then I had one for years over here before we changed to gas.
My husband loves gas stoves, and we just did a whole brand new kitchen here. I was telling the girls, when we bought this house, we took the carport here last year and we enclosed it and made a whole new kitchen. We added 400 square feet for my new kitchen. And we fought over what kind of stove we were getting. Now I'm the one who cooks. Hello. And he wanted gas stove, and I'm like, no, too hard to clean. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, but you know what? I agree with you, because we had a Thermador one before, and it was all stainless steel, like under the burners. And Jimmy cooks. When he cooks, he likes to fry a lot of stuff, and he would like burn stuff on, and then I would be like obsessive cleaning it, right? But when we got this one, the reason I felt so good is it's ceramic around the like underneath the grates.
Oh, nice.
So easy to clean. It's glass, like ceramic. It's like that. It's a night and day difference. If you have stainless steel by your burners on a gas stove, you're going to be cleaning your brains out. And if somebody burns something on there, you're going to go out of your mind. If you're like a neat neck, you're going to
so
go
much work
crazy.
getting those clean.
Oh yeah. So this was like great. This was the best of both worlds.
Oh, that's great
Yeah,
to
because
know.
it's glass under.
'Cause
Like,
I'm really not very happy with the stove I picked out, and he keeps telling me, "Well, you can, you can just sell that one and get a new one." I'm like, it doesn't work that easy. We have all matching appliances,
Right. Yeah.
but yeah. So that's I've already scratched my top, and I don't know how. I have a scratch in there. I don't know how I did it, but there's a nice long, probably about a 3-inch scratch on the top of my ceramic top of my
Kevin
stove.
is saying black top scratch so easy.
They do. They really do. I'm kind of upset about that, but I do enjoy how easy it is to take care of.
Snow bowl works good too in toilets for rust, she said.
Ah, that's good to know. I think, you know what? I don't know which one I bought. I swear to you, I believe sometimes that Dollar Tree, like sometimes their products, maybe I got something like over there. I sometimes feel like some of the stuff they sell is not strong enough, or maybe they sell maybe they'll get that same brand, but something that's not as good in
Right.
that brand. I don't, all I notice is I have to use much more product if I use something from Dollar Tree.
Yeah, the only thing that's really strong that I found there that is that awesome cleaner.
Yeah.
I
I
used
can't
that
believe
on
when I
leather
sprayed
seats
that.
in the car, and I mean it was like amazing
Yeah,
to
that
take
does
off.
work
Like
very
if
well.
somebody gets like grease or something on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used that once, and I used that a couple times. Like I had a bottle because people told me how wonderful it was, but I swear I felt it in my throat, like I started
Oh yeah,
choking.
and it says it's like not. It's not. I know it reminds
Need a
me of. You remember
mask.
the old cleaner Fantastic?
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my gosh, when I
My
was a
God.
little kid, we had a 3-car garage, and it was a big area, right? It wasn't like I was in a small, tiny little room. I was in the garage, like 8 years old or something, and I grabbed some Fantastic to clean. I don't know, it was like a Barbie doll thing. And I just remember being like overcome. I was like, and I just like opened the door, and I remember stepping out there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like Fantastic. I didn't think it was like that. Yeah, and I'm like careful what I use, so it's like I
Oh
just
yeah.
remember being overcome with that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is strong, just like that. Yep.
I mean, that's what it
I
reminds
remember
me of,
that
and
stuff.
I'm real sensitive to that now because I don't use cleaners like that. So like I took that out to use something because something got like really bad grease on it or something, and I just saw that and it worked. But I was very ventilated area and stuff,
Yeah.
or wear a mask too. Yeah.
I see Kevin has something about Mop and Glow question in chat, but I don't even know of Mop. Do they even sell? They still
They
sell
do,
Mop
but
and
I
Glow?
only use it for glitter ornaments. I don't use it on my floors.
Yeah, I didn't even know they sold that anymore. That, isn't Mop and Glow more for like linoleum floors? Stuff like that? I'm not
Mop and
sure.
glow for wood floors. I don't think so.
No. I
Janae has a question on a blueberry stain on a good top.
Where's the blueberry stain at?
On a good top, she has. What kind of top? What's it made of?
A Nike sweatshirt, she said.
Oh. I have this grandma's. I get it from I get from Amazon. It is amazing. It's called grandma's secret spot remover, something like that. And it comes in a laundry spray or a gel. And that stuff is amazing. I have tried Shout. I've tried everything. That grandma's is amazing. That gets out everything. And sometimes I mix it with like a couple different things, but if I have some extra Shout or soap, I always make my own concoction. But that Grandma's Secret spot remover is perfect.
Yeah, I'm putting it down.
Perfect. I buy that on Amazon all the time. I can't say all the time because it takes me a while to go through it, but I get the little bottle of gel because that seems to be a little bit more concentrated. And then they also have the spray, kind of like a spray and wash. And because I don't find spray and wash or shout is that strong. I doesn't get out my husband's stains. And he's always doing work around this house. Like today, like actually tonight, paint. He had paint on his sweatshirt, and I took some of the grandma's, and I let it sit on there, and it took it out.
Okay, let me ask you a question, because I found out a solution to this. I haven't tried it yet. But I saw some towels, right? And they were good towels, okay, nice towels. And Jimmy's like, oh, we can't use these anymore. I'm like, why can't we use these anymore? He goes, they have a smell on them. I said, they have a smell on them? He goes, yeah, you can wash them and then they smell. And so I looked that up, and it said to add a cup of vinegar, to just put your towels in there, put a cup of vinegar, and then baking soda in the rinse cycle, and then dry them. And do that every month or so with your towels. Have you heard
Did it
that?
work?
I don't know. I'm
No.
asking you. I'm going to try it.
No, but you know what I use? I use the Boost. I have an the HE front loaders, which I can't stand. Also, another mistake I made when we moved here, I bought these front loaders, and if you leave something in there in that washer, if you forget about it until
Oh,
the
it
next day,
smells. Yeah, in the front, we got rid of our front loader because of that. We have a top loader now, but still.
never
You
again.
still gotta
Yeah.
keep it open. You can't wash it.
But he says the towels smell. So I looked that up, and there were a lot of people that say, well, the towels smell, but you put them in to wash just with a cup of vinegar.
I think it's a bunch
Yeah.
of bull crap. It's old
And
towels.
then they're not old. And
But
it
Allie
said,
washed the dogs with them.
Allie did not wash the
Separated.
dogs with
the
them.
One she did, this shit, she goes,
oh my gosh, she did not.
She has.
Okay, not all the ones that are up there. They are not.
I'm not using them stupid things.
I-
walks
okay.
with there.
See, he gets in his head. So, but I looked it up, and I don't know if anybody's here or tried it at home. They say that the reason the towels will smell sometimes is because there's like a bacteria that gets in them from whether it's the washer or whatever. And it says to put, don't load it down. Put, if you have bath towels, maybe like, depending on how big your washer is, 4 or 5, whatever, put a cup of vinegar, and then the rinse cycle, add baking soda, and then
Well,
dry them. And they said it takes everything out of them.
Yeah, I know. But there's all kinds of stuff you read here. I've tried it. It doesn't even
Well,
work.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna say.
You know?
But you can also they have that sanitizing laundry now. They have that sanitizer that they sell. All the brands, Tide and all that make
We
it
have
now.
a
The
sanitizing cycle on our washer.
Yeah, it costs.
Yeah, so do I. But I buy the Febreze odor eliminator in wash laundry booster.
20 years old. How about that?
Right, odor eliminator in the washer booster.
Yeah, that's what I put in, and it says that you just add it to your detergent. So I add it, and what I do is I do a pre-wash, and I do a regular wash, and it gets that out.
But it doesn't happen to all our towels. It's only certain towels.
Only certain ones that it holds a
Certain
smell,
ones, yeah, they're
huh?
probably like 30 years old.
They're not 30. He's such a liar. Jimmy, they're Minecraft. How could they be 30 years old?
After 30 years old, there's no fibers left.
Yeah, he's just.
No, but they're like,
Odor
like the new ones are
eliminator.
fine. How does this thing open now?
Laundry.
What I do is I'll put, this is in my front loader, I'll put in the pre-wash, I'll put a little bit of detergent and a little bit of this booster because you can't put too much detergent in.
What is the booster called? Not Funk Away.
It is called, hold on. It is called, let's see, Febreze Fresh Scent Odor Eliminator In Wash Laundry Booster. It's for all washers. And I will do that in both the, like I said, in both the pre-wash and the wash cycle. And then the regular wash. And then I know that with that mildewy smell you get, if you leave it in for a day, it's gone completely and smells fresh.
Okay.
And I think I buy that at Walmart, something like that. Did you find it?
Not yet. I'm looking. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, it's a big bottle. I mean, I have a pretty big, I have like a, yeah, I don't see it on Amazon right now. I know it'll be in Walmart's.
Yes, I did find it. Okay, so here, I'll put it over here. 1 second. Okay. Here's the odor.
Let's see. That's it. That's what I use. That works great.
Dining room chairs cloth. Oh, the upholstery? Is that what you're talking about, Jeannie? Of your dining room chairs?
Light Oxy Power Shot. That's the best.
Oxy Power Shot?
Mm-hmm. And they also have Woolite with Oxy, it'll say, or Woolite Oxy Power Shot, Woolite with Oxy. They always change the bottles, but they have one that even has a scrubber on the top of the can. But any of those Woolites with the Oxy,
Okay, there you go.
the best.
Let's see. Let me see here.
They're talking about dryer sheets a lot. I always wonder, am I the only one who, like, first of all, I found out that my dog is allergic to dryer sheets. She sleeps in bed. It took forever to find out why. My poor dog, her whole body was pink. She's white, fur. It took me probably over 2 years to figure out what was wrong. I changed every dog food. I did everything. And finally, I figured out that it was the dryer sheets. And so I went to dryer balls for our sheets and anything that she lays on. But I can't use any dryer sheet but Bounce. Everything else is static. Does anybody have that problem? I can't. I've tried other ones.
I don't know.
Bounce.
I use ones from Melaleuca and they're fine. But Kevin's asking, does anybody use those color catching sheets in the wash? No, I don't, Kevin. But I'm careful not to wash any new red things with. Like I always test them out to see if they run by black jeans or anybody has, keep this colors the same. Never wash your light and darks together.
I know people who've used them and they do work. I don't use them, but they do work and they swear by them that they work, but I don't use them. I always wonder what exactly it does, but I do see I've seen it, like the color on there on the sheet that comes out of the washer. And but I don't get it, but yeah, I separate everything. I'm a whites with whites. I don't even wash sweatshirts. Sweatshirts only go with sweatshirts because I'm afraid that they're gonna pill my other clothing. I don't know.
Rusty water, and Dave wants us to buy a washer dryer for there. Everything will be so dull. Why is your water so rusty, Two Scooter?
Do they have a water softener?
Holy W said oil stains on clothes.
I would do the same thing. I would use that Grandma's Secret Spot Remover. Because my husband he was a fixed operations director for different car franchises, which means he ran the back end service department, parts, body shop. So he was around grease and stuff all the time. He was, and that I never had a problem. That would always get out stains. And sometimes there would even be grease like on his dress shoes, you know, from coming in, you know, from walking through the garage there, even on his dress shoes. And he'd bring it in the house on accident, and, you know, it'd be on my rug coming in, and I'd either use that Woolite or, you know, unclose the grandma's.
All right, sorry, I kept having muting because everybody's so loud right now in the kitchen. They're doing shakes. Anything to put in a vacuum to make it smell better after a pet, Linda says.
I never do that, but I've noticed I've noticed people's vacuums that smell from that. First of all, you got to make sure you change your filter. Often, I would change it more often if I had a pet, is change your filter. A lot of people now have the vacuums that you need to take out that cup and wash them. I own Dysons for my vacuums at home. I have 3 Dysons. I love
Me
Dyson.
too. I don't use any bag vacuums anymore.
And
Everything
so I
is
don't use
bagless.
bags, you know, so, but of course they have filters. So I wash my filter often, wash, you know, and replace my filter in my Dyson. They say, you know, they even send you emails to remind you, did you wash your filter? But I make sure that I wash that. I don't know if some people put in, I remember my aunt used to spray before she put the vacuum bag on, my aunt used to spray my uncle's cologne into the bag before she put it on. And because I go, Aunt Sandy, what is that smell? And she, oh, that's Joe's cologne. I was vacuuming. I'm like, what? And I've never heard of that, but that was strange.
All right,
And that was when
Julie.
we had vacuum bags.
Okay, Julie said, Rosalita, do you use any essential oils to clean?
I don't. And the reason is I had essential oil right by my bed, and I have one cat, and my poor cat that was within, I don't know how long, choking. She couldn't breathe. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I unplugged it, and then I thought, let me try this again. Happened again. And so I won't touch essential oils. I'm afraid of them now. So I don't know anything about essential oils, because it happened the second time I plugged it back in. And then after that, I threw it away. I threw everything away.
What kind of oil was it? Do you remember?
It was like a lavender. I had it by my bed, and I had one of those steamers that like steam
Diffuser,
the
the diffuser.
Yeah. And scared the heck out of me. And I thought, she was choking,
Sorry.
wheezing, and my cat's she's so healthy. That was strange. So I don't know. And people who sell essential oils probably hate me for saying any of that, because that's the only thing I know about it. I don't know anything about them. My pets, it's like when I, find something that happens to them, I think, what if this does, to them, what is this going to do to us? Yeah, Kevin, scents can be very bad on animals.
Yeah, you have to, check it out.
I went to the unscented dryer sheets, even, and my dog still. We were getting steroid shots. She would get so bad. She was on all kinds of medicines. I went to the dryer balls for our sheets, and the Woolite, those wool balls, and she's never had a rash again. Knock on wood.
Okay. How do you get stains off the bottom of your cooking pans, Janae said.
Janae, I remember what it is. It's that pink stuff. She mentioned that earlier. It's that pink stuff. It's called the pink stuff. And that's, you just rub that on the bottom. Sometimes you gotta, scrub a bit with it, but that is the best, the absolute best. I think it's called the pink stuff. That works great in stainless steel sinks. That shines them beautiful.
Never heard of the pink stuff. Have you ever heard of Zud?
I have. Yeah, I remember Zud. But
Works where other cleansers fail. That's their thing.
and then Barkeeper's Friend, that's a good one
Yeah,
too.
I use
Barkeeper's
Barkeeper's Friend on
Friend
my
is
sink.
excellent. Yeah. And they have that liquid one.
Yep, that's what I use on my sink.
Instead
And
of
I
the
use
abrasive one.
Bonami too.
Yeah, Bonami. That's what I was thinking about earlier when we were talking.
And felt, you know, the felt snapper. My mother used to always say, "It's the brown soap. Get the brown soap under the sink."
Oh yeah, that's good.
It was the brown soap. That'll take it out.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Too far back.
So there's the pink stuff.
Oh, it's
Oh, did you find it? Oh, good.
Yeah, I put it in there. The pink stuff.
I haven't ordered that in so long. I haven't needed
I never
any.
even heard of that. The pink stuff.
Oh, works incredible. Oh, look at their ratings. See? You look at that. Yeah.
Pink
Over 17,000 ratings, 4.5 stars. I'd say that's working pretty good.
And there's a miracle paste, and then there's
Oh, they have the
bundle.
paste and
They
the
have a
spray. I
paste,
just
a
had the.
spray. Yeah, they have a bundle.
I've never had the Oh, that's a multi-purpose
There's
cleaner.
a cream.
I'm
They
gonna
have
try
a
that.
cream cleaner. They have a
I only
spray
had the cream.
cleaner, and they have a paste. The pink
Yeah, I've only
stuff.
had the cream cleaner. I'm gonna get that. Thank you for the link.
You're welcome. I've never heard that, but it's saying it works good on stoves too. Grease. Maybe I'll try it.
Ooh.
It says it removes stains, grease, or grime from just about anything. Stoves, kitchen floors, metal, ceramics, porcelain, marble, wood, silverware, jewelry, glass shower doors, fiberglass doors, glass stoves,
It's excellent.
tops,
Yeah.
countertops, toilets, sinks, bathtubs, car wheels, and stainless steel.
Yeah. I see they even have it like in a soft cleaner too. I just had the tub.
That's what I just said. They have it through.
all I have is the tub. Yeah,
They
they have it
actually
in the.
have a
cream.
bundle of. They have a bathroom foam. They have they have this whole bundle here, right here. This bundle. I'm going to put this link in there. I think it's everything they make, and it's $30
that's
for
great
1,
stuff.
2, 3, 4, 5 different cleaners. Here.
We could be the pink ramblers.
Yeah.
That's that. If I'm sure they all work just as good, so that'll be great. That'd be great on the shower. Oh, I would love that for my shower.
There you go. Pink stuff.
Oh, good. What good stuff here, guys. These are great links.
Okay, and what's this? All right, let's see. Go back to the chat and see those questions. That was an allergy. You have to watch what you use. Crafty Crafter said, "Yep."
I see Kevin was asking about the best to get stains out of plastic storage containers, and I know about that. I'm thinking about like when you use spaghetti sauce, like
Right, yeah, and it turns it
like when I freeze
red.
my spaghetti sauce in plastic containers and then they're all stained. I find that new Power Spray Dawn is the best. You just spray that on there. I rub it in a little bit and let it sit, sometimes all day. That works the best for me. And I know I've done that to other than bleach, because of course we've all tried that. And of course it probably just soaks up into the plastic. But so yeah, that Power Spray Dawn, yeah, that's great stuff. That I get that at Costco. That my husband uses, he takes that outside. He actually has a bottle for that outside around the tires of his truck. He even sprays that on there. That stuff works incredible. He's like, where did you get this? Get more. Loves that stuff. Did you come up with that one?
Yep.
Power Spray Dawn. Okay.
I found that. Yep. Platinum Power Wash Dish Spray.
That's, yeah, wonderful. I bet you a lot of people have used that before because they've advertised that. Yeah, that's
Hey, Dad, send me out this protein.
Oh,
incredible. Absolutely the best. That is amazing in your pots and pans too. If something you can't, if something looks like, it's going to be tough to get out, just spray that, let it sit in the sink, and then go later and clean it. All comes right up. My casserole dishes, if I made something, love that.
Okay, let's see. You're giving the pink stuff out as Christmas gifts, Janae?
Oh, I'm telling you, the best.
All right, let's see if there's any other questions here.
Bloodstains out of paper. I see one from Crafty Crafter. Bloodstains out of paper or paper products. Paper.
Paper?
Wow.
You mean like in a
I oopsie with
book?
my rotary cutter tonight. But in a paper product? The blood stain in paper?
Oh,
I mean,
wait a minute. Were you making something? Is that what you mean? You were making something?
That's a bush.
Is that what you're talking about, Crafty Crafter? Or are you just joking? Easiest way to clean blinds.
Oh, for me, for just dust, if it's just dusty blinds, especially like wood blinds like I have, I just take the attachment to my vacuum, to my Dyson, and I just go through them all and the dust comes right up. But if you want to do more than that, depends what kind of blinds you have. If they're wood blinds, I then, after I want to give a better cleaning to them, I take I take my vacuum to them with the brush attachment. It takes me a few minutes to get through them, to get through one set of blinds, I mean. And then I take that multitask pledge and I put that on. I use flour sack towels for all my cleaning. I don't care for those microfiber ones. They seem to hold the dust for me. I don't know. But I use flour sack towels and I'll spray it onto the flour sack towel and I'll go through a couple blinds at a time. And that's for the wooden blinds. For like, what do you call the other, aluminum blinds or so?
Vinyl, yeah. Aluminum.
Yeah, vinyl or aluminum. I just always I would take them off and take them, if it was nice outside, just go out and scrub them, lay them down on the ground and scrub them, or take them to the bathtub and clean them. If you had to go deeper than just vacuuming them, or be like my mother and she would just buy new blinds each time. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I know, crazy, but yeah, that multitask pledge is amazing. There's so many things. It even says stainless steel. I do not use that on my stainless steel refrigerator. Stainless steel refrigerators, it's amazing how every single refrigerator is a different cleaner that works for it.
Yeah.
For me, I use the Wyman or stainless steel, and there's another one I use. I'll have to think about, or I have to go. I hate walking through the living room because my husband has a TV going. On the other one that I have, the stainless steel cleaner is just, it's usually whatever they recommend you to use when you buy, when you have that.
Bring the wash
Custom cleaning products versus hiring a maid.
The
Evan.
other ones I gotta get them out of the dryer. So you bring them up, okay?
Where's the other one? Oh, these right here?
Yeah, bring those up here. Those are mostly Ethan. Except for the pins on top of mine.
Oh yeah, I see Jana, plantation shutters, yes. They carry them. But another thing where that works really well, what I said, that they would be the same way as doing the wood blinds. Just taking that, the vacuum attachment to me is the best because you can take one of those feather dusters, but to me, a feather duster is not gonna hold, it's just gonna spread the dust back and forth. It does not do anything but spread the dust around. To where if you vacuum it, you're vacuuming up the dust. I've never owned a feather duster. I don't like those. Personally, I just go to my vacuum. A good you cannot beat a good vacuum. And a good mop vacuum, right, Carolyn?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get what I had here. I guess the pink stuff also makes a few more items too.
They
Well,
They
make a
do it right.
laundry
That's
detergent
the
or
best.
something, and
I have never even tried it for taking out stains on clothing. I bet they have something, or I bet you can use the cream one.
I'm sorry, I had to keep muting because he keeps putting on the mixer, blender. I mean, okay. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna just put this one.
I see Jana has, I can't get water drips off the outside of my dishwasher. Clean it and it looks gone, but then they come back. What do you say for that? So I take it, is it stainless steel? It probably depend on what the outside of your dishwasher is, and I'm guessing it's stainless steel if you still have that there.
Oh, the water drips. Okay.
I know that stainless steel, just like with my refrigerator, I've had ones that don't come out. And what I do is I try a different stainless steel cleaner, or I just take soap and water and then stainless steel cleaner, and then I get it up. But I'm wondering, when I see all these pink stuff, because I trust it so much, if rubbing some of that on, some of the liquid one, the cream,
Cream cleaner.
or even the multi-purpose spray of it, I bet you that would get it off, because
You can wait up.
tough on stains leave shiny, clean results. It's vegan.
Now let's see.
Here's my thing.
What thing is that?
LMNW
I
said,
gotta get you clothes out right now.
is there anything, in case you can't afford some of these cleaners, like a substitute that's less expensive, like maybe, I guess she's looking for like vinegar, baking soda peroxide, stuff like that.
I have known people to take cleaning vinegar, a couple dashes of like Dawn detergent, dishwashing detergent, and water in a bottle, and they'll use that as like a cleaner to clean their shower.
Right, and they put peroxide in it too.
And peroxide you can put, and and they'll do that as like a multi-purpose cleaner to clean all over.
Peroxide, like a liquid dish soap like Dawn, and wait, there's peroxide, and there's water, and then is there baking soda in that too? They put in.
I've never done it with baking soda.
No, not baking soda. Okay, wait.
I'd be afraid of abrasion.
Oh, right, I thought there were 3. I don't know.
It was always cleaning vinegar, and I also know rubbing alcohol, like for for windows. I've known people, and actually when I ran out of Windex once, I did it. It was rubbing alcohol, water, and a little bit of Dawn detergent, and that works good on glass.
Okay.
That's another inexpensive. I can't say that you're going to be as streak free as you would be with, like, say, spray away glass cleaner. That's the best glass cleaner there is, if you ask me. Spray away glass cleaner. Yeah, spray away glass cleaner, and with flour sack towels work better than paper towels and glass cleaner or anything. I love those two mixed together for mirrors, when I'm doing my inside of my windows, my mirrors, my, you know, any kind of glass. I use that in the cars when we're cleaning our cars. The inside, you know, of our windows, the spray away, and yeah, flour sack towels. And what's nice about the flour sack towels is, you know, those don't wear down. Yeah, but those are inexpensive cleaners you can make, and they will get the job done. They will. You're not going to get the pretty scents and, you know, all that stuff, or you might have to put a little bit more elbow into stuff, but those do work, what we said.
Okay. Flower sack, that's right. All right, let me go over here.
And spray away is another one that I see it's on Amazon there. And then it's another one that they carry at Sam's Club, but don't carry at Costco. And yes, it's just my husband and I have memberships to both.
Right.
Because we love to go to the big stores like that. But now that we moved, the closest is 40 minutes away. I know, but we still go.
Okay, let me get this. Here's some the kind of towels she's.
Cat urine and carpets. It would be the same thing that Woolite Oxy, but they have it for urine stains, and it has deodorizers in it. They have it specially also for urine stains. I'd have to look with you for that one, but I'm positive they have that because I've seen that.
What do you want to look at? Urine stains for an oxy?
Rug cleaner for pet and urine stains. Pet urine stains.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look right
There it is. It has a dog on it. It says Woolite Pet and Stain and Odor Remover.
now. Okay.
And it has Oxy in it.
Okay.
Very,
yeah, I
very
see
good.
that. Hold on, yeah. That would be in a spray and let's see here. Copy.
And you know what? And they sell that Resolve right next to Woolite. I've tried Resolve. It never works. It does not clean out wine stains. It does not clean red wine. It does not get out blood stains. I've tried them both, and I don't like the smell of the Resolve. I don't know if anybody feels the same way, but it does not work. But the Woolite is 10 times better.
Okay.
But it seems to be just as popular, the Resolve, but I just haven't had luck.
Okay, and then there's also a pet urine one with the Woolite with the enzyme.
Yeah, we had Christmas Eve at my mother's. My mother's. This was about, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, and I was the one. I spilled my glass of red wine on the white carpet, all over, and I'm like, I got it. Don't. And I ran to the store, ran to the drugstore on Christmas Eve, and I said, nope, don't touch it. Let me get it, and I got it all out, and they were amazed. And I'm not kidding you, a full glass of red wine. I think I was taking my first sip.
Wow. Okay. But sometimes when you clean up a stain, like when you have carpeting, and then it looks like it's gone, and then it comes back, because like all the soap isn't out. This way, you really have to use like an extractor or something to get everything out.
Yeah, and then I noticed too, if you put too much down, it's like you cannot get that up.
Right.
If you put too much down, so you have to put very little and work with it before you put more down. I've learned the hard way on that. But you're right. You just almost need to extract it with like a carpet cleaner or something to.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jana, Resolve is a joke, so you've been through it too, because, yeah, it does not work.
Okay.
Yes, I see that. Yes, people did use, old cloth diapers for cleaning.
All right. So now somebody wants to know the best thing to wipe down leather furniture.
And you're not going to believe this. Pledge multitask, the Pledge multitask, it also says for leather. It works excellent. Spray it on your, but there's also leather cleaners. But that's another one where you don't have, if you just have that multi pledge, that works excellent. We have a leather sectional, a gray leather sectional, and I use it on it and it comes out beautiful. I just spray my rag every so often, keep wiping. And I have two little dogs, but they live on our furniture just like us.
Mm-hmm.
And, and it gets dirty and I use that, works perfect on the leather. And I don't think that I've ever, since I came across that years ago, I don't think I've ever purchased leather cleaner again.
Okay.
And there's the only thing that it doesn't work for me on is stainless steel. It does not. That's the only thing that the Pledge multitask doesn't work on.
Okay.
But it even says for glass, and I can't. I always have my spray away on hand, so I haven't really even tried it on glass.
You use out for pet stains and odor removers. It kills the enzymes. Yeah, well, the second Woolite one has an enzyme cleaner too.
Yeah,
Odoban,
yeah.
I mean, it has an enzyme. It cleans with enzyme. Isn't it that it cleans with the enzymes, or I don't know what the heck it does.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, Kevin, we have the Armor All wipes that I use on our leather in our car. I wanted a shinier leather look, so I do use those Armor All wipes in our car. I do use those.
Oh gosh, I've had that. Captain Lee fan. Is there a way to get glitter Mod Podge out of your leggings?
Oh, have you? I wouldn't know that. I was like, I don't do any crafts.
Really? You don't do any crafts?
Nothing. I know. Can you believe it?
I can't.
I'm too busy cleaning my house. No. No, I'm not crafty at all.
Really?
At
Not
all.
at all. You don't have
No.
any. You don't have any desire to learn a craft. Look at Scooter.
I love
Scooter
to
was never
watch.
crafty, and then she just
I'm-
suddenly became crafty.
I love to watch crafts. I love going to craft shows. My husband I drag him along to craft shows. He loves going with me, but I don't know, and I'm amazed what people do, but I'm not good. I'll try. One of these times I'll try something, but
Is that true, Crafty Crafter? Nail polish remover will get that Mod Podge off of your leggings? Good to know. Good to know.
don't they have it? Isn't it? There are two different kinds you can get on the nail polish remover. Should it be the kind with?
Yeah, not
or
with the
without?
acetone, because that'll take your
Acetone.
finish right off. That acetone.
Yeah.
That's too strong. Yeah. Whoa. Wait, pledge for leather. Yeah, that multi surface pledge. She said is.
Yeah, the multi-surface, not the yellow can. The multi-surface, it says that it's good for leather. And like I said, spray it on your rag, not directly on your, furniture or anything like that. Just spray it on your rag, your dusting rag, and go through it. Freshens it. It leaves no oils, nothing. Shines it up and cleans it. Not the liquid one. I'm talking the one in the can.
Right.
But I'm excited to try the liquid one.
Okay, let's see.
These have been great questions.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah. Let's see.
We're going to all be exhausted tomorrow night because we're all going to be cleaning.
Put your questions in, and if I missed it, use baking soda with Dawn and a little water for cleaning things that need to be scrubbed. Okay.
Was that a question, or did
No, Debbie D is saying she uses Dawn. Thank you for the super chat, Lark.
getting gum out? Oh, only time we've ever had gum was when my daughter had long hair and you just had to cut it. You had to cut it out.
I've heard people say rub an ice cube on it and it'll
Ice cube?
freeze and you crack it off, but it's hard.
Wow.
There's also that Carbona and stuff. There's a Carbona something for like gum and Goo Gone. I think that's supposed to take away something like that. I don't know. It's a hard thing.
We just got new windows, and there were stickers all over those windows, and I couldn't remember for the life of me how to get those stickers off. The Goo Gone wasn't working, was not taking that off. So I looked it up on YouTube, and the guy said spray Windex on it and take a razor, but like a putty knife, not a
Right.
razor blade, but like it came right off. And I was so mad because I had worked on 2 whole windows like crazy with the Goo Gone, and I couldn't get those off for anything. So I couldn't believe it. I'm like, just Windex and a putty knife. Came right off. Was so
sugar,
easy.
and water for ants. Borax, sugar, and water for ants. Rosalita Marie is cleaning with club soda for fabric stains and old myth. Lark wants to know.
I've never used club soda. I've never had club soda in my house. I never really.
Seltzer water.
I do. Yeah,
No.
flavored seltzer waters. That's it. I've never been one to clean with any club soda. Or,
Yeah, they always
seltzer
say
water.
that. Get some club soda.
yeah, I don't know if that's a myth or anything. Have you, Carolyn, cleaned with it?
I don't know. I don't really clean with it, but I've heard people say that a heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the oxygen, like the bubbles, and it's kind of, maybe that's where OxyClean came from. I don't know.
Maybe it is. Yeah. Maybe it is.
What is the easiest method to get a duvet cover on SOS?
Oh, isn't that a pain? If they don't, so I'm guessing you don't have the kind with ties, because like, sometimes they'll have the ties and you tie them to your, I guess, your comforter, the duvet comfort. You're able to tie them together. I bought those magnets for mine and they didn't work. I bought them off Amazon, actually last year, and they were pin maggots.
Oh, gosh.
And they're pin. Oh wait, I have a story about that.
Oh,
my
gosh.
gosh. But they were pin magnets, and you put the pin through, like the comforter, and then I don't know, they would go on each side, these magnets. It didn't do anything, and people swore by them. They had great reviews on Amazon, and it just didn't work. So you know what? I just shoved mine in there now, and I reposition it. I haven't come up. If you come up with something, let me know, because I have not. But I do have something about maggots, and this I know somebody. But this is actually pretty important, because I never would have thought that this could happen. That bought a new home. It wasn't a brand new home, but they bought a new home. First time that she took a bath in her jacuzzi tub, she got in, filled the tub. She turned her jets on, and next thing you know it, she looks. There are maggots all over in the tub, in the bubbles, all over the place that came out of the jets. And I don't think I've ever been able, since hearing that story, to go into a tub with jets ever. Have you ever heard of that?
Say it again. I'm sorry, because Jimmy's walking in. He said,
well,
"What about
wait.
the jets? Tell me about. There was maggots in the jets."
Yes, they had purchased a new home, and
Right.
in their master bath they had a jacuzzi tub,
Right.
and she put bubbles in and stuff. Was going to take her bath. She turned on the jets, and she didn't notice it right away. Like, she was sitting there in the bathtub, and then she's wondering what's in there, and it was loaded with maggots that were coming
Ew.
out of the jets.
Ew. Well, you
I
know
know.
what? Let me
So-
tell you something. Okay.
I would never get in one without cleaning
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Number one. Okay. I have a jacuzzi with jets. Okay, and I love to take baths, and I'm a little obsessive with my tub. So I will. It doesn't matter if I cleaned it the last time I got out of it. I just go over it again. I have that like spongy thing on this like a stick.
Yeah.
I just give it like, oh, cause I have seats in mine, so I just give it like a once over. Okay. So like if it's been a couple of days, I give it a once over. I always take a shower before I go into my tub because it's more just to relax, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm already, so it's never really dirty. But
Exactly.
the reason I got this jacuzzi tub is because of what I'm going to tell you now. When your tub is done, this jacuzzi tub has a built-in ozone cleaner that goes through all the plumbing, all the jets, everything, and sanitizes everything when your bath is done.
Well, that's why it was worth the money getting that.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I mean, think about it. For
Oh,
that
I feel
to-
like you. When you people go into a hotel or a bed and breakfast, and we
Oh
were
my
looking at that
gosh.
other one with those really old jacuzzi tubs, and
Yeah.
people go, "Oh, I can't wait to get into that tub." I'm like, not
Oh
me.
my God, no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
When you go to the ones at the hotels, they at least have chlorine or some kind of disinfectant running around in them, right? But when you're going into the one in these hotels, who knows how it's cleaned? And if you're going to an old one like that, it doesn't have any kind of an ozone cleaner in it. I would never get into one like that ever.
Never. Oh, I can't even.
Not
I-
even for maggots. Maggots
Yeah.
is the last thing. It's just the bacteria.
Just the bacteria. That's yep.
Okay.
Yep. A lot of bacteria sets in there. I never would have known, and I've never would. Oh, never. Oh,
Yeah.
gross, 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 gross.
Yep.
Sorry to gross everybody out, but you know what? You never know. So it's a good thing. I don't think anybody here will ever go into a into a tub again that's not their own,
Right.
or that they weren't sure it was, cleaned completely. You wonder where the heck the maggots came from. Where were they sitting at, and why did it just? So they were sitting in those jets, I guess, because I mean, the rest of the house, the rest of her house was fine. It's
Yeah.
gross.
Ugh, okay. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's any other questions here. Let's see. Jeannie's talking about life. I wish that worked with red ants. Okay. Mary Warren says, I worked as a janitor for student housing in college, and my boss's favorite items were Windex and razor blades to clean all the junk off the windows.
Oh, see, yeah, they were right. That's what worked.
Okay.
It worked. I had a load of them to go through, so I was glad I finally said, why isn't this working? I'm going to look it up because this isn't right. I tried a blow dryer on the sticker. Somebody told me, try a blow dryer on there. My next door neighbor told me.
Mm-hmm.
So, nope, wasn't doing it.
Right. Okay, so now Kevin's saying maybe flies landed in the drain and they bred.
Maybe. Ugh. Gross. Ooh. So bad. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Very bad. Yuck.
I don't remember where we saw. Think about it.
Lark said, I sew ribbons on all four corners of the duvet. Yeah, if it does not come with ties. Yeah. That's a good idea, Lark. Because the duvet cover I have now does not have the ties. But my comforter, which is, the insert, has the to put the slits, to put the ties through that are sewn on there.
Crafty Crafter said, flies only lay eggs in rotten food. I hate to think.
I know, but it's like, wow, how in the world were they even there? So gross. She never used that tub again, at least that I know of. We moved, so that was back when we lived in Ohio. Somebody I knew. I have no idea what she ended up doing. I wouldn't be able to. Oh, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't even want to be. You know what? Her shower was in a separate area. Yeah, it wasn't at the tub there.
Everybody's getting sick over these maggots.
Oh gosh, we got everybody discussing. Kevin, oh, you pour bleach down your drains at least once a month?
Ethan Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Luke.
I feel like I always have so much cleaning stuff going through my drains. Oh, that I probably. And this is the first time we're on a well and septic. I've never been on,
Really?
at
Yeah.
our house here in North Carolina. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we're on both well and septic.
Right.
And our well water is wonderful. Like, our well water is amazing.
So is ours, yeah.
I thought that for sure we'd have to get a softener or something, because when we first moved in, my skin was so itchy, but I also noticed that my like nothing would lather. You had to use tons of soap, tons of, like, when I was washing dishes, tons of soap. And here we just needed a pH balancer. So I'm happy that, so the plumber put in a pH
You want to
balancer.
be careful what you put down your drains, because that does go into your septic.
Your septic. Yeah, I am careful not to put I put no food down whatsoever, nothing. But yeah, I probably put too much chemical, huh?
Yeah, you don't want to put things that will kill off. You want bacteria, obviously, in
You do,
septic.
yeah.
And yeah, I would be watching about putting bleach down and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't use too much
If
bleach.
you use a moderate amount in your wash or whatever, that's different. That's
Yeah.
okay. But,
Well,
you
then I
know.
noticed with these new front loaders, like you can only use a little bit of detergent, a little bit of everything. You can't put much in, but I
Right.
don't use much bleach. I'm not much of a bleach person. I can't say that I use too much
use
bleach.
it in my shower. That's where I use bleach.
Yeah, we have a brand new tiled shower that they just put in, so I haven't had to use anything on it yet, except for like the daily shower type cleaner sprays. And I'll use the scrubbing.
My shower's white tile, so
Oh, do you have white? Yeah.
I'm not on a well and septic anymore, so yeah, I can spray with wild abandon. But I'll tell you what, the best thing, if you get any kind of mold in your shower, which I discovered in mine, underneath the soap dish, because I have
Yes.
one that's built into the wall, underneath it, Lysol bath cleaner with bleach. Spray it.
Yeah, that looks good there.
Gone.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah. I just use like the mild scrubbing bubbles, like not with bleach and stuff in my shower, just for now. I don't use
Yeah. You don't need anything yet.
Yeah. And then there's no yellow, like I said, whatsoever in our water. So that's a good thing.
Right. Yeah. What's I gonna say? I don't use bleach that often, really, because it's just the two of us, and it's not that hard. What we do, we squeegee the shower as far as the door goes, because it's clear glass.
Yeah.
So we always squeegee that, and I take the towel if I'm in there, and I'll wipe off the knobs and what have you, so that they stay nice and clean, and everything else seems to stay great. But yeah, so yeah, you don't have to kill yourself cleaning. You really don't.
Yeah.
If you're maintaining it, you're good. If you got to start from like ground level, well, then you're going to have a lot more work.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But once you've got it and you just maintain it, then you're good. You should be.
Yep. It's easy. It's much easier these days with just my husband and I in the house.
Oh yeah.
Keeping it clean. Yep. And I can't do what I used to. So.
Right.
So it's much.
I'm just kind of cringing over the maggots.
I know I have everybody cringing. I feel so bad, but you know what? You never know.
What if I have a jacuzzi tub that I don't use? Not very often anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be
What
paying.
does Lark say? Lark familiar with energized dry cleaning fluid for fabric spot remove. I've never heard of that. In
Energized.
particular favor of my family until it became illegal.
Thank
Oh,
you for
wow.
the super chat, Lark. Rosalita Marie from Energized Dry Cleaning Fluid for Fabric Spot Removal.
I've never heard of that.
Well, that's probably like that Carbona. My mother, like, that would be like, if a last ditch effort was the Carbona, and it's the dry cleaning fluid, and it stinks like crazy.
Well, she just said that it became illegal.
Must have phosphate in it. Could that be?
Let me look. I'll look it up. Energized.
No, she spelled it. She corrected herself. Energine. Energine.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see what that looks like. Oh, well, they don't. She said it's illegal, but I want to see it. Shine.
Phosphate
Cleaner.
cleaned really well. That's why as children we all had nice white clothes.
Oh, it looks like a bottle of turpentine,
Oh, no
doesn't it?
kidding.
Like what
I
turpentine
know,
looked
I'm
like.
looking it up,
But I don't. Yeah, it doesn't look like they sell it. Well, used eBay. eBay has a can of it used. Oh, I see it.
oh,
Used Poshmark, $19. It really and truly looks like a bottle of turpentine, or something like that. Like
Gosh, it says vintage.
vintage, yeah, vintage.
It says vintage Energine cleaning fluid, 8-ounce can, empty, tin with screw-on lid.
Oh no, empty. I was
And then
gonna
there's a
say I
rare
found my
vintage
mother's
empty. Yeah,
Christmas
$14
present.
for the rare tin. Energine.
Wow.
Energine.
oh my.
Look at that.
Discontinued. It says, yeah, it's discontinued. But then there's
Yeah.
some. Wait, there's some on Amazon. Let me see. But then it's Imperial. It brings you cleaner and spot remover, dry cleaning fluid. Let's see. I bet you it would be like that Carbona.
I'll have to try that.
Um,
No, I don't think you could try it anymore because they don't
no,
sell
she
it.
means the Carbona.
Oh,
That's
Carbona,
another
yeah.
one that. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Has anybody ever used those laundry bar stain removers? I've never used those.
I buy the Fells naphtha.
Does that work?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it probably lasts a while.
I've used that also, but it's a little bit hard on fabric.
Oh, is it?
I wonder if that
I
Carbona,
think
I mean, they have
so.
other Carbona, but I wonder if that dry cleaning fluid has been discontinued too. It probably has.
Everything good has.
Well, yeah, all the good stuff's gone.
Yeah.
It probably has because I
Lawn
don't see it
Dart,
anymore. It probably
When
has.
in doubt, use Dawn. No kidding. Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
I
plugs,
love Dawn.
It does all kinds of stuff.
My brand new cupboards, I just use a little bit of Dawn and water, like I said, and sometimes just when there's some fingerprints or so. They're gray in color. They're like a light gray.
I had a little green machine. You remember those?
Yes, I do.
And
Yeah.
we cannot figure out where it went. I think it went to Alabama with my sister, but I can't prove that in a court of law.
Jeez.
But anyway, yeah. But that was great. You know,
Yeah.
hairball and, you know, they leave goo behind. Yeah, you just go get the little green machine and get it right up. But like it never happened. So, and I didn't use special cleaning fluids or anything. I just put a little bit of detergent in there and off I went. No problem.
Mary Warren has a question. Ideas for leftover fire gunk off ceramic tile floors. Fire? Am I reading that right?
Fire?
Leftover fire. Oh, that must be another crafting thing? Fire, leftover fire?
I don't know.
Ceramic
Oh,
tile?
maybe could she possibly mean she cleaned out her fireplace and that there's stuff on the tile floor?
I would try that. Well, like, even though it's rug cleaner, I would try that. And then if that didn't work, I mean, if it's a ceramic tile floor, you should be able to just use a little bit of magic eraser, possibly.
What about real brick inside? Like if you have a real brick hearth, and what about that? What would you use that's so porous?
I wouldn't even. I've never cleaned off brick. I don't
Muriatic
know. What do you
acid.
guys? What do you think, Sharon?
It's muriatic acid, but who
But
wants
that,
to use
yeah,
that
who wants to do
indoors?
that? No one.
Yeah, I would think
I would use a scrub brush
And just yeah.
and something like,
ammonia, maybe cleaning
no, I
ammonia.
would just use like, like floor cleaning stuff,
Oh, a
like
house fire? You had a house
Lysol,
fire,
Mr.
Mary
Clean.
Warren?
Oh, a house fire?
Oh
Oh,
gosh, Jubilee! I remember that. My
Remember
sister-in-law. When that was
Jubilee
that was
counters?
really big when there were Formica countertops.
For countertops, yep. Formica countertops, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I
My
have
sister-in-law used to be,
Jubilee.
"I'll get the Jubilee and shine it
I
up."
remember. Yeah.
You can still buy it at the Vermont Country Store. They sell it. They also, you can look it up, and they sell it on Amazon.
Actually, Carolyn, the Dawn Power Wash, and I would just spray down Dawn Power Wash onto the brick and then wash it down. I have a feeling that would work. That stuff that gets off grease off the tires and stuff on the car, and brake clean. I mean, it gets all that stuff off.
Okay, so Mary Warren said black gunk from the fireman contractor gave up, and elbow grease only went so far. Ceramic tile floor.
Huh. Like wow. No. I would even try. Is it all over the floor, or is it just in certain spots? Just
Have
if
you
it's a
tried
spot clean.
vinegar? Have you tried
What
vinegar
about
and
the-
water?
I was going to say, what about the pink stuff too?
Yeah, I was
mean,
gonna say the pink stuff
I would-
too. Yeah, but
I would take that
What's
to
the
it.
pink stuff?
the pink stuff that it's in. I put it in Slack for you to look at. There's pink stuff. You'll see the
Oh,
link.
Okay,
It's a
because I was eating dinner and I missed the
Oh,
pink.
you were eating
It's-
dinner and you missed that. Oh shoot. Okay.
I would.
It's all
I
right.
would.
Okay. I'll find
I mean,
it.
it really works well.
Look, like, just, Mike,
I have a feeling that would because that will clean off the bottom of pots and pans.
Mm-hmm.
All that burning and stuff. It cleans. Gets it right off. So I would think that it possibly would work on the ceramic tile.
And I'll put the link in again for you. The pink stuff.
is it a shiny tile or a,
Well, I don't. Yeah, shiny. Ugh, I don't.
yeah, you gotta watch which one.
But if
Matt
it's already.
decided to go with detergent every time.
Yeah. Wow, insurance wouldn't replace it? Wow.
I'm surprised they didn't clean it. I'll tell you what'll work. Soft scrub.
Well, then maybe the pink stuff will.
I'm gonna mute you guys. I'll be right back, okay?
All right, sure.
Okay.
Try the pink stuff, Mary Warren. I'm gonna get some pink stuff too and see what it's like.
Never heard of the pink
I
stuff.
never heard of it
Just
either.
put
Learned
some.
something new tonight. The pink stuff.
Yeah, I think that
Called
would
the
clean
pink.
a lot
Is
of
that what
it.
it's
It's
called?
called the pink stuff. I put the link right in there. It's called the pink stuff.
Yeah. I think that'll clean a lot of things. Bottom of pans, stove, a lot of things.
We'll have to test it out. If anybody gets the pink stuff and you test it out, put a before and after picture at least that we can share.
Okay.
Cleaning paste.
It's for the bottom of the pans.
It's everything. It does so much stuff, she said.
Yeah, but it does. But yeah, that's right. She brought it up.
Yeah.
Today.
For the pans,
Jack's
yeah.
Tile Magic. Jack's Tile Magic, the pink stuff. Right there. What's that?
Tried Comet Soft Scrub. I'll look at the pink stuff. Yeah, look at the pink stuff, Mary Warren. And have you tried some vinegar and water as well? Because that's, lightly acidic. When you mix it with water in it, it could help you there.
She was talking about there are two different kinds of vinegar. One's a cleaner and one is edible.
There's cleaning
That's
vinegar.
really, it's kind of hard to find.
Dr.
Okay, I'm
Bronner,
back.
Sal suds, baking soda, and water. Have you ever heard of the Sal suds?
I've never heard of Sal Suds, no. Is that something from the United States or a different country, maybe?
Dr. Bronner?
I don't know if I've never heard of that.
So which of the pink stuffs do you recommend? There's a cleaning paste, bathroom cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner.
Well, you're best off getting the whole shebang there, but
You can get the whole bundle, but I just have used the cleaning paste. I haven't used the others, but I'm gonna get that multi-cleaner. I didn't know they had that. I'm gonna try that stuff.
You can buy
white
the
vinegar
paste
is
and
for
the
cleaning and very hard to
multi-purpose,
find. But a lot of people use well, that is white vinegar, isn't it? In the big in the gallon.
Yeah, but two different kinds. Rosalita was saying there is actually
There is
cleaner.
you can find a cleaning vinegar in Walmart. I've seen it. It says cleaning vinegar, and I believe
Yeah,
they sell it at the
cleaning
Dollar
vinegar.
Tree as well. They sell it at the Dollar Tree as well, I believe. So cleaning vinegar.
You have to watch that you
Selling
keep
out
it
because
separate
I
and
rarely
put
see it.
calling crossbones on it or
Well,
something.
yeah.
because you
Well,
don't want to
someone
put
bought
the
me
smell of
that 30% vinegar. That's
Right.
that's like that muriatic acid, and got to be very careful with that.
Wow. And they start adding things to vinegar.
Does pink stuff smell good?
Hey, look. Ethan, come here, Ethan.
It does have a little fresh scent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a little bit of a lemon scent, if you ask me, but that's on the paste.
Okay. They have the ultimate bundle.
That stuff works wonderful. Just
Cream
wonderful.
cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner, bathroom foam, and the tub of.
He's needed lots of elbow grease, maybe Merch spin brush, and a good cleaner. Spin brush.
Yes, electric spin scrubber. I'm looking at one right now. Bathroom cleaning brush, electric cleaning brush. That's what I want.
It even
Oh,
says
you
on
know
the
what?
pink.
I'll tell you some of the best things you can get. Those things you put on your drill.
Oh, I know.
Oh
I
yeah.
know.
If you have do you have a drill, a screw gun, Mary
Oh.
Warren? These cleaning brushes over here, they're great. I use them on the bottom of the shower to get soap scum and stuff. Like I just put them on the cordless drill. Let me see.
Yeah.
These right here, and they're cheap. You can get a 3-pack for seven something. Right here.
The scrub pad for the drill.
No, they're scrub brushes. They go right on. This one actually has the little drill brush, but they'll go right into your drill. Hold on, let me find the one. You don't need that with the little. I just want the drill. These. Come on. Now they're selling. I guess that people want the little drill with. I can't even find them by
Oh,
themselves.
you found that at Lowe's? Huh.
What'd she find?
That one that Cell Suds? Dr. Bronner Cell Suds.
Yeah,
Baking-
they sell it on Amazon too.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that before.
Right here.
They say, I'm reading the reviews, that the cleaning paste is the only way to go with the pink stuff.
And that's what I have, just the paste.
Yeah, they say the rest of them, forget it. But the
Yeah, I've
paste
never
is-
bought it. I've never had any other, and I love the pink stuff. Love it, love it. Maybe they were trying to sell it. But I think that it works so wonderful that you can't compare. It
Yeah.
probably couldn't make it. Is that, oh, that's the scrub brushes drill. Oh, drill scrub brushes. I want to see what that looks like. Look at that.
It reminds me of soft scrub. Same result.
That's nice for cleaning and grout.
All those brushes? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, very nice. Look at that.
Yeah, that I have those.
Cool.
Yeah, lots of those.
That is really neat. Oh, inexpensive too. You get all of those for that? $7.15 for, wow, 4 pieces.
For 4 pieces of one.
Yeah.
God, did you guys tell a story about maggots coming out of the water in the
Yeah.
jet? Because
Yeah,
Nick was like, "Oh my God, something happened." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, the lady talking, she said, they were moved into a house
Yeah.
and they put the water on for the first time.
It was in the jacuzzi tub. It was
In
living
the
in the
jacuzzi
jet.
tub, yeah.
It was living in
My
the jet.
I wonder if
God.
there's stories about that. Like I put that in the back of my mind after she told me that, and I never wanted to look at a jacuzzi tub.
When I was a
like, oh.
kid, my mother told me a story about a lady up here. A snake came through the faucet in the tub because it was like an old house, and I guess I don't know.
No.
Yes, and every time I took a tub as a kid, I
Yeah.
kept saying, "How could the snake come through there?" Yeah, it always freaked me out as a little kid.
You were probably scared your whole
Oh, of
life.
course, yeah. I was like freaked out.
Gonna come in there. Oh my God. Gee, well, Nick heard the story. I just took a nap, and Nick was like, "They said something while you were sleeping." He heard it. I was sleeping. I didn't hear the story, but Nick heard it.
Oh, I probably give everybody nightmares. Oh no.
A nightmare. I don't care. I would still move in there. I'd be like, "Hey, it's all right." I wouldn't bother me. I would still move in.
Oh my gosh.
Running the water through it and bail on the maggots.
Yeah, you just gotta keep running the water. Yeah, I guess.
Or
Yeah.
clean out those
Well, what
jets.
you do is you would fill the tub past the jet,
Run the sanitizer.
and then you would run something through it. Yeah, and you got to be careful because there is a motor involved.
Oh, and very easy to find. I thought you said it was very hard to find Crafty Crafter. I misread what you said. Okay.
We've never had a jacuzzi tub. We had a hot tub outside of our house, but we've never had a jacuzzi tub.
Yeah. Well, they're similar creatures actually. They have jets.
Oh yeah. But you're constantly keeping those clean. I mean, you're constantly checking your water, your everything, and the balance in the
Right.
hot tub.
At least, like I said, you have the chlorine and stuff out there to keep them.
Yeah,
when you go,
yeah.
That you have chlorine running through it. Yeah. We have a well, and we are on top of the mountains. It is pure water. Yeah, we have good clean water like that too.
I was afraid when we moved here and I had well water for the first time. I thought, oh, I'm going to have yellow showers, yellow toilets. I thought the worst, nothing, never.
I've
No
never.
yellow.
Well, I know that I should take that back. There was right after I first got married, we had town water, but that was only for like 2-3 years. But my whole life I've had well water, and then since then well water.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Any other questions? Put your questions in the chat, Kevin saying. We built a house when I was little. A snake came up the toilet hole before it was put in.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
You have an electric cleaner for tub and tile. It's not expensive.
I'm scared of snakes living here in North Carolina. I am worried having little dogs. That's the first thing I worried about here.
Oh yeah, I would too.
I haven't seen any. My husband's seen a couple small ones, and that's it so far. But you have to keep, as long as the neighbors say, as long as you keep it keep everything, low and cut. But, my husband spends so much time out there. That's all you do is mow here. We're on 3 acres and it's all buildable property. It's just so much
Where'd
mowing
you move from?
from Ohio.
Oh, Ohio. Okay.
Hmm.
You like North Carolina?
I love it here. It's a few steps closer to heaven. It is so wonderful. What a beautiful state.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Do you have a lot of
So
pine
happy.
cones by you?
Yes, but not those large pine cones.
Oh.
I'm thinking are those more down south? I'm a bit
I don't know.
north.
Where, like towards the Pinehurst area, maybe?
Yeah, I don't have those big ones, and we have pine trees too. But I purposely went out there after you showed those big things and said, do we have really big pine cones?
Oh yeah, but they were down. They're down in Florida too, like that, and Arizona. Parts of Arizona have them.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had those. Not on our property. I'm kind of bummed.
Well, at least they're in your state. I mean, you could take a trip.
I take a trip, yeah.
Get a bunch of garbage bags and start filling them up with pine cones.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many.
Now, there's a craft I've done where you put the peanut butter on the outside and the bird seed.
Right.
That's
and
about
you roll
as
it in
crafty.
birdseed, right? Yeah.
That's it. That's about all I know.
That's craftier than I am, I think, sometimes.
Oh, we love to feed the birds, but we haven't done it here because I'm too afraid of being so close. Being mountains everywhere. I'm too afraid of
A bear?
Yes, bears and coyote and everything, and I don't want to bring everything in here. So, but we used to always have bird feeders everywhere in Ohio. Always. Kind of miss it, but we're not gonna do it here. We hear packs of wolves. I don't know what it is running at nighttime. You hear them out there. You hear the wild. You just hear the pack of them just making the loud noises, and I'm scared. Haven't seen a bear yet, but neighbors have.
Interesting.
A snake better never come up my toilet.
Oh no, no, goodbye, for sale. No.
Okay, let's see.
Hi, Jeanette. I've always wanted
Hi,
to say hi to her. Hi, sweet Jeanette.
It's Rosalita, Jeanette. You gathered pine cones from your neighbor. Oh, you're in North Carolina too, right, Crafty? Your mother pours ammonia or mothballs around the foundation. Oh, I've got a neighbor. Oh my gosh. She has so many different. She has these electronic things they put out this high pitched, to keep like chipmunks away, and then she puts mothballs in net bags tied around everything. Like, oh my gosh, she has 10,000 different things to keep everything in creation away.
Oh, geez. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You see them all hanging like ornaments from her trees, huh?
Yes, like little net bags. Yeah, like those. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee.
Yep. Crazy cakes.
We never had to have mothballs in our house, but I remember friends I'd be like, what is that smell?
Yeah, the mothballs. Yeah, I can't stand that smell. Where did I smell that smell? Somewhere. You smell it when you walk past my neighbor's house. And you're like, whoa, what the heck? It's that bad. I can't even imagine if you get up close. But, let me see.
It's the camphor. Anything with camphor is a mothball.
Yeah, but they always put the blue box of those mothballs.
Right. The great grandparents used to keep it in their luggage.
Ugh. Mothballs.
What's everybody's favorite laundry detergents? I'd like to hear what everybody prefers.
I use Melaleuca laundry detergent.
Melaleuca?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Mellow
never.
Power.
Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I try to get the clear one.
Do you? Okay.
I'll open them up there to find the clear one.
I'm a Tide user. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Really?
It's
I still
always
voted #1.
really. Yeah, I've
Sure
always
is.
been a Tide user. I don't use those. Well, I don't use those. I don't know. What are they called? Gel
Plastic
things
packets.
that people throw in there. Those they look like candy. What are they called?
Oh,
Right,
the little
the pot.
the things
Yeah,
that
the
smell
pods. I
good.
don't use those. Just the liquid. Yeah, I
Mhm.
love Tide.
Yeah.
Gain. Oh, Kevin likes Gain. My
I like,
husband
we
always liked
use
Gain.
Gain. We use, that's my
Okay.
husband loves it too. We use
Really?
Gain.
Yeah. What must be a guy thing? Yeah, that was
Maybe.
his favorite. Hmm. Yeah, I love Tide.
I was doing VO5 Kiwi conditioner a little bit. My kid loved it, and I really like it in my clothes too. Until I saw what these things do to the washing machine.
Yeah.
But I don't do that at all, and I've used less Martu liquid in my clothes too.
Yeah. What about when you were I don't know, when we had babies, I know it was always before you put any of the clothes out, you washed all the clothes in draft.
Draft, or
Um,
yeah, Ivory
Absolutely.
Snow draft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
and put them away. And
Mm-hmm.
you see people now just putting clothes without even washing them first
I
on their
know.
thing.
Right.
I'm like,
No.
oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Draft. I used
They're
to
doing
draft
what?
until he was in second grade, and then I
What am I doing?
graduated, stopped using it.
Yep, I remember. It
That's
had to be
legal,
draft.
things. Yep.
But it's probably still out there. Is it still out
I like
there?
it better than the Ivory Snow. I used the
Yeah, I don't
draft.
know. Is it still out there, draft? Yeah. I
Yeah. Oh,
don't.
yeah. Draft is out there.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
draft is still
Well,
there,
I'm
yeah.
supposed to wash
Comes
my
liquid
clothes
and powder.
and then wash them again.
You're what?
She said she pre-washes her clothes.
No, the baby clothes.
Baby clothes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Baby.
but it,
Like when
You
you
wash
take all the
everything.
sleepers, you take them out of the package,
Right.
you wash
Yeah.
them, you take the tags off,
Everything,
you wash
yes.
them, put them away. The cloth diapers, even if you use them for burping, you
Yep.
wash them, put them away. Yeah.
yeah, get the whatever chemical they have made on them.
Right.
Yeah.
Receiving blankets, towels.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I wonder if they still do that. I don't, things are done so different now. It's been a long time.
Because everything you use and throw away.
Yeah.
You use Woolite for gentle, but does anyone
Not
have a
built
good
to last.
alternative for gentle washing?
Nothing.
For gentle washing, huh? I just use that Tide, so I don't know. I think a lot of people maybe just go with the clear ones. I don't know. Do the clear and unscented, are those gentle or?
Woolite is the only one I know. There's a Woolite. There's a special wool wash too for. My daughter uses for some of her knit stuff that she knits. No, she uses a special one we get at the Sheep and Wool Festival. It comes with this top on. I can't remember what the heck it is, but that's for the knitters use a lot of that. It's really gentle. I could probably, let me see if I can find it.
Oh. I have my wool clothes.
I think it's. Let me see. What is it? I want to say it might be delicate. Is that, could that be it? No rinse. But I don't know if that's the.
Then I use Johnson and Johnson wax on my furniture, the old school wax.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, Debbie D, I see you there. Thank you so much for helping me the other night get across the Dirty Dancing. I must have typed that on chat. I was typing so hard on my keyboard like somebody was going to hear me. I kept being like, I kept putting the same thing over and over. Lake Lure, North Carolina. I'm like typing so hard going, why don't they see it? But they're seeing everything else but that. They kept, I don't know, they kept blocking me. It kept blocking me from saying Lake Lure, North Carolina. I think it was after I said that's, about the Dirty Dancing, but it was only parts of the film.
I saw it, but I don't know where it was filmed.
Yeah, it was only parts there, but they advertised the town for that. And I said we wanted to take a day trip there, so I was just wondering what it looked like there, some of the homes. But I'm the worst at that game because I like more modern homes, or I like farmhouse, stuff like that. So I'm horrible because I don't look at those kind of homes. Well, I'm getting better. Now that we play that game.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I'm not getting any better because the prices are still 20.
They're so high, I know. Unimaginable.
Oh, I think they're low.
Oh, really?
Some of them are real low, yeah. Like a couple we saw the other night. I mean, were
The
really low.
mansions were so low. Like, what the heck's going on? What's the taxes?
When we were trying to buy a house here last year, the houses would go so fast that one would come up, and as soon we couldn't possibly get here in
That's
enough
what
time.
happens in the booms. Yeah, I
So
remember.
we bought this house with our realtor showing it to us over the internet. I mean, showing us, I don't know, on, what do you call it? I don't know, like we're on right now.
Like a Zoom.
On the internet, we bought it over the internet.
Wow.
Yes, because every time we turned around to try to get out here, it was already, the houses were gone in a minute.
Lots of properties around me. That's it.
Oh boy, so let's see. What else for cleaning? Do you, who did I just see using a power washer? He was using
That's what my husband used on the side of our house where he couldn't get some stuff off the siding. He used that Dawn power wash. He came in, he's like, can you make me a concoction or do something? I can't get this off. He was even using his pressure washer and with the siding cleaner, and he used that Dawn stuff, and it took it right off.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of more power washers. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's see if anybody else has any questions. Kevin keeps telling them, put your questions in. Something new we are using is concentrated bleach from the dollar store, cheaper than a big jug, Kevin says.
What was the question again?
No, Kevin just saying that he uses concentrated bleach.
I think he's using Awesome. It's called Awesome.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
It smells to me. I don't like it.
Kevin said, my grandmother swore by Oxidol laundry soap.
Oh, I remember Oxidol, yeah.
Kevin says, I'm a Gain person for laundry soap. You have a drill scrub cleaner too? Yeah. Your mother bought it for you, Jeanette? Good. Good. It is for the bathroom floor, only for the bathroom floor. Exactly. Yeah, what about like quartz countertops?
Soap and water, of course, but then you can use, any kind of granite cleaner. That works fine with them. Granite cleaner, but not polish, just just like everyday cleaner that says for granite. And again, Wyman I like. I
Okay.
prefer anything Wyman, but also that gold bottle, that one, but I don't know what the name of it is. It's
Is it
it's
made?
golden color.
It's made by Wyman. Or
No,
not?
it's another brand. I like Wyman, but let me
It's a
see. I'll
granite
tell you what.
cleaner.
Yeah, but it's a gold colored. Oh, it's called granite gold. That's it, granite gold. And I think that it's for
Oh, granite
it's
gold.
for
All
quartz.
surface
Yeah,
cleaner.
granite gold,
Granite gold. The quartz clean and
granite,
shine.
marble, travertine, quartz. Yeah, natural stone. Yeah, but the
Gold.
same with Wyman. I like Wyman. I think it's great. Method sells one. I've never used theirs. I bet that's pretty good.
Protection.
I like some of the Method products. They actually have a spray liquid a spray liquid wood cleaner that I like. I haven't used it for a long time. I wonder if they still sell that.
Tile floor cleaner. Granite and tile floor cleaner.
Yeah, that granite gold, that's great stuff. That and Wyman.
Stone. Granite cleaner. So many products. Huh? So many. What about grout?
You know what? Did anybody ever hear, oh, what was that company called? Norwex Company. They sell a good paste, but also that pink stuff cleans the grout.
Oh, okay, pink stuff.
But they have a white paste by that Norwex. I don't care for Norwex anything. That microfiber rag that they sell that they swear that you can
You don't need
use.
cleaner on or something, yeah.
Yeah, you don't need cleaner, and you can clean up chicken juices and then just rinse it. And are you kidding me? I would not touch. There's no way in the world I would reuse anything that I didn't run through. If I was gonna, clean up a raw chicken, that's just no way. I'm not that crazy about it, but they do have a paste that works good on grout. But the pink stuff to me is excellent, so. We've covered most of it, I think. I don't think there's any more things that I think we can cover a lot here.
Yeah, let's see. Trying to think of anything else.
When somebody asked about windows the one day, and I said, I never, my husband will pressure wash outside, and then I'll tilt the windows in, and I'll just use that spray away. And like I said, I use those flour sack towels are just the best. And what's that?
What mop do you use?
You know what? Well, I use that. I always washed floors on my hands and knees.
Right.
But I purchased that Calico carpet. I mean, not carpet. Let's see, vacuum and mop. Vacuum mop.
Oh, right.
I don't know exactly how it's said. Let's see. Let me look it up.
Yeah, battery, but yeah.
And I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I love it so much.
I sold Hoovers.
It makes it so easy. The reason I don't like the Bissell one is because I never liked Bissell products. The Crossway, I've never liked any of their products. I've never liked any of their vacuums. So but I've heard a lot of people love the Crosswave, and have had no problems with it. But I've never cared for their vacuums or anything by Bissell. I don't know why. But I love my Calico. But there is a good mop there is a good mop that, hold on, let me tell you what it's called.
I have a
The cedar one that it has the place in the in
Oh,
the
the
bucket that
spin
you put
mop?
it in. Yes, the spin mop.
Mm-hmm.
Those work very well.
Yeah.
I don't like any kind of mop with that sponge or the sponge attached and stuff. I don't like the type that will
Right.
push something into a wall. To me, you're just going to push it into the baseboards, on a push
Right.
mop, something that you could bring it out to you is good.
Wow.
Those sponge mops
Okay.
just remind me of just pushing it right into
A
a
baseboard.
wall. And
Right.
and then that dirt's going to dry and come right back.
Oh,
Okay, let me do this.
it's a science. I use the old Hoover vacuums, the upright and let in the kitchen.
Oh,
in
Hoover's good. Yeah,
70s.
Hoover's been around forever. They're a good vacuum.
Yeah,
Or
I
like
can.
the 70s.
Go Hoover the turned into a verb in our house.
Oh, it is in the UK. They say that's what they use to say vacuum. Did you hoover the floors? Isn't that true?
Right. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they use. Yeah, I'm very certain. Don't who's here from the UK?
I hear the Mealy vacuums are great from isn't that from the UK? The Mealys? I heard those are excellent vacuums.
But they
and
have
popular.
bags. Do they have bagless or they? I
They
think
have. I
Well,
think they have
mine do,
bagless
but
now. I think they do now, but their main ones have bags. Yeah, I think. But
Is it for medical reasons? My mom paying her. Don't think I'm listening. Oh, you're a cleaning woman.
I'm the type that believes in if it's only going to cost you a couple $100 to get a better vacuum that is
Oh,
going to
yeah,
maybe
we've
last you
always had,
5,
yeah.
6, 7 years. You know what I mean? It is so worth it because
Oh yeah,
you're
yeah.
not going to
Because
have
if
to
it doesn't
clean
have
stuff.
suction, it sucks.
Yes,
It doesn't.
and
That
it's
sounds
so good to have
Right.
Yeah.
it's worth it. I mean, just like, when you buy a car, you think about those things. You should think about it when you buy a vacuum too. You don't want something that's not going to pick up well after
I've
a
always
while.
been like that. My mother used to get the Electroluxes, and they pick up bowling balls and stuff.
Yes.
I always had good vacuums.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's worth it.
There's
It is
nothing worse than trying to clean with a horrible vacuum.
horrible.
My sister bought one for the other house, and it was like my sister-in-law and I said, "What in the world would she get this for?" And anytime I would like this, Jimmy, go bring the Dyson. This is gone. I can't deal with this. I don't even know how anybody. It's I can't take it.
Yeah.
Ugh, I can't.
What about those
I'd rather vacuum with a shop vac. At least it has suction than one of those horrible vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And honestly, if somebody doesn't like, spending the money because the Dysons have really gone up now that they've gone to
Yes.
those battery ones. Like it's insane. And I love Dyson, but Shark is also very good.
Shark is good too. Yes.
Very good. I mean, they're definitely very good. And Hoover, of course, is good. But yeah, there's something about Bissell. I just don't. I mean, maybe somebody's come across some good ones now. I don't know, but we had a Bissell carpet cleaner. I wanted to just throw that thing out the door.
Oh,
Yeah. Question in chat on calcium remover.
Calcium.
Calcium
That's,
vinegar.
or that iron. That iron out. That iron. That stuff is for calcium and stuff like that.
What about that CLR?
Yeah.
CLR is good, but that will eat through stuff.
Oh, really?
That's
I've never.
What is it you need it for? In what application? Because
But the iron out rust stain remover spray, that stuff, that will get out.
What about that Wink rust stain remover? Have you ever heard of that one? In the
I've
brown?
never heard of that one. Have you guys?
okay,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Wink.
Yeah.
I want
it's
to
in
see
a
what that
brown
looks
bottle.
like.
You're saying iron out? Did you say iron out?
Iron out, yeah.
It's in a spray bottle?
He's asking about
It's a spray
calcium,
bottle, yeah.
and that's rust.
All right.
So for calcium,
It's
Yeah,
rust,
she's
and
saying
it
this
does
one. Hang
iron,
on.
rust, calcium.
Iron.
Are you
out.
talking about around like your kitchen sink, the stainless steel, that bit? Is that where you've got the calcium built up? Where's the calcium built up? In our other house, we had well and septic, and I had the bathroom was brown, so I had a chocolate brown sink, toilet, and then the shower had chocolate brown grout, but not chocolate brown tile. Anyway, the toilet would get the white ring. And what I did is I took paper towel and I put it around the ring and I put the vinegar on the paper towel, or I got it wet first and put it around. And a little while later, I just come and flush it and hello, gone, gone.
Oh, wow.
Vinegar
Wow.
gets rid of calcium, period.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
same thing applies for if you're doing your kitchen sink, where your faucets are and around the handle, especially anything drips there and you get little white marks. Vinegar, just wet. A little bit of a paper towel. It doesn't even have to be just a tiny corner of a paper towel. Put it on that with it being wet with vinegar and let it sit there for a few minutes and take it off and wipe it and it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wonder if CLR has a just looking if they have anything a little bit, because CLR,
Looking.
I know somebody who had a tub that they used it on and it ate right through it.
There's something called Durgol Universal Descaler. And
that's the
it's
same
showing,
thing.
it says
Calcium.
fast, it's
Yeah.
Swiss made, it says it's fast, high effective, 7 times faster than citric acid, food safe, and gentle on surfaces. The Swiss original against lime scale.
And it's sometimes faster than citric acid, which means a lemon. Okay. I'm telling you, vinegar's way stronger, more acidic than a lemon by far.
Yeah. And same with the pink. If you have that pink stuff, the pink stuff does it.
Yeah.
That gets that stuff out too.
Our
But
keeper spread will do it. There's all kinds of stuff that'll take it off. Depends on where
I
it
love
is.
that. Yeah. I love that barkeepers.
Mm-hmm. You want your stainless steel sinks to look like new. Fill it up with hot water. Throw some bleach in there, regular bleach, and walk away. Come back
My
an hour later, let it out, and your sink looks like new.
my dad passed away last year, but my stepmother, we still go in, my sister and brother and I with, with my stepsister and my stepbrother, we all still go on a gift, together, a big gift, and we bought the Roomba vacuum cleaner this year for she wanted for Christmas. I have no idea how those work, but that's what she wanted.
Yeah, my son has 3 of them and loves them.
Does he love them?
They have one that runs in the kitchen. It goes to the kitchen to the foyer, to the bath, and to the laundry room. That's its route. The other one, their family room, is one step down. There's one in the family room, and then the living room, and upstairs. Pardon me, upstairs. Can't forget the upstairs. So yeah, and the only thing that I hope they do is teach. They've got a kitten. I hope they teach the kitten to ride around on it.
I guess that would be so cute.
Wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it would be. It would be. It doesn't get stuck at all, or
No,
They back up.
they they learn the room, and if you don't change a lot of stuff, it knows where to go. Apparently, it maps out the room, believe it or not. But if something is in its way, yeah, it'll run into it and back up and keep going until it doesn't run into it, and it'll learn that that's there. It's something new, and it'll go around it or whatever. They're very happy their carpet looks like new. So, of course, it's a very light carpet, and they just got a black cat. So we'll see how that works.
yeah, it's neat because it goes back when it needs to empty, and it empties. I mean, I was like amazed when I was watching the videos.
Yeah, and it goes back and charges itself too. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. I mean,
Gee,
and you can program it to come out like every other day or whatever.
we need Roombas to clean our showers, our bathroom. Our toilets, all that stuff, right? Why can't they come up with something like that?
I know.
Wow.
That would be nice.
My mom's idea was a toilet where you could lock the lid and clean it like you would your oven,
Mm-hmm.
sort of along those lines. But
Does anybody know why? And I'm guessing maybe it's because it would warp them, but why, when you do your self-cleaning oven, does it say to take out the
the
racks?
tray, the racks,
Yeah. Would the heat warp them? I can't, because
I
like
guess
that's
it's
the hardest part to
possible.
clean.
I know. Yeah, and
Those.
when you spray it, it barely gets on. So yeah.
Does anybody leave theirs in and never had a problem? Because I'm afraid with our new oven to do it because it says
I
take it out.
I take the
I
grates out
take
of
mine.
the yard and
Yeah,
spray
you
them with
can leave
oven
them in,
paint.
but it's going to discolor it like them. But I try not to use the self cleaning cycle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
done it yet.
I try not to use it either, but
I
I
put
have.
foil on the bottom of the oven because so I don't have to worry about using it. But
You might want to check with the manufacturer on that one because some of them, they say if you do that, believe it or not, some of the sensors for the temperatures are down there and it'll screw it up.
oh,
If you
Yeah.
have a hidden bottom element in your oven, you can't use tin foil.
That's right.
oh,
Yeah.
Is your
If you
element
get to the
showing in the
element
bottom of
that's
your oven?
underneath,
I
yeah.
don't know. I'm gonna take it out.
If
I
the
didn't.
elements
If you can see
show,
your
you can
element,
put
you're
it,
fine.
yeah, because you can pick the elements up, put your
Yeah,
foil
I have
under
it
it. and put the
underneath
element.
I have it under on the very
Yeah,
bottom.
then
Yeah,
you
it's
can't,
not
you're not
covering
supposed to
anything.
put.
Oh, you have it under the element? Well, then you're probably okay.
Yeah.
Mine, the
Well,
element is hidden. It's underneath,
oh,
and you can't line your oven with the tinfoil trays or tinfoil. It tells you if you have the hidden element.
okay. I wanna. I'll get that foil out though. In the meantime, I'm afraid. I was hoping somebody was going to say they've ran their cleaner with the racks in.
I think it just might take the finish off the racks. I'm not sure.
So I thought it was that it would warp them. That I thought maybe it's such a high temperature setting.
That's what I would be afraid of warping. Or bluing them. You know how things get too hot and they get like a blue.
Mm-hmm.
Might blue them. I don't know.
You know, speaking of Dollar Tree and stuff, I've picked up I've picked up a couple I picked up some pot holders there once. I burnt my hand in my oven taking out something with their pot holders. Those pot holders don't. I
Oh,
was
be
so
careful.
mad.
Yeah,
They were junk, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know what made me even. They must have been cute or something. I don't know what it was, but I threw those right out. I mean, I burnt my hand bad
Yeah.
with
If you get
their
them
pot
wet at
holder.
all, you will burn yourself.
Yeah, it wasn't wet. No, yeah, I
Oh,
know
it
that.
wasn't? No, then forget it.
I did that when I was a kid. I had a wet. The pot holder or something got wet, and
Yeah.
did I had blisters? Yes, but
Mhm.
no, this was not wet or anything, and it was frightening. Actually, I pitched them right away, and I'm like, I can't believe that they sell those. They shouldn't be able
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I did look at one time when I was in there, and I looked at the tags to see what it said, and it says, I think it said good for up to 425 or so, and my oven wasn't even on that. I think it was 350.
Yeah, they're thin.
Mhm.
They're thin, so yeah. I mean, it's like good for 425 as long as you're carrying it like a millisecond, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're getting like a turkey out, oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh
forget
no,
it.
no,
Yeah, yeah. You
no
can't.
way.
No way. No way. No way. Let's see here. Let's see. What do I want to think about?
Kevin Leonard pot holder lawsuit coming. Really?
I bet
I
you
would-
there
I
is.
would-
I bet you there is, but they might have a
bet you
disclaimer
anything
on
that there's
it.
complaints about it. I bet you if you Google it, there's got to be complaints.
Yeah.
I bet you are. Yeah.
You know what? I guess that I never dreamed. I've always had good pot holders. I didn't even think that it was going to be,
Yeah.
that I would get burned.
Can you sew?
I can. That's one thing I'm good at. I can sew. I'm not no pro sewer or so, but but yes, I
Make
can
your
sew.
own. Make your own. You just
Yeah.
have to buy the thermal stuff. I forget what it's called. It goes on the inside of one side. Not both. It doesn't have to be on both sides, although you could put it on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I now
I keep thinking
even
about doing it. I have the
even
stuff
the
to
pot
do it.
holders I have, I double up now. Ever since then, I'm so
Yeah.
afraid I double them up.
Yeah, you
I
buy the ones. I have old ones. I've washed them. I've done all kinds of,
yeah.
sins to them, and they're stained and what have you. But so what? They work great.
Mm-hmm.
But they have that's one side that's silver,
Yeah.
and that's the side I use. The other side's cloth, like the decoration.
Mm-hmm.
Looks great. Make your own. I can't think of what it's called that you buy, but I have it.
Sharon, let's see. Anybody on the panel have any? Who else is here? Any hard jobs or something you don't know what to do with? And remember, if you got any of these things to tackle it, take a before and after picture, and then send it in, and then we'll show everybody how it worked or it didn't work.
Well, I hope you have somebody on who talks about painting sometime, like painting like like we need to paint our fireplace, the bricks on our fireplace, and I need to know. I hope you have something like that on someday.
A paint expert and
Remodeling advice.
modeling advice.
Are you painting the inside of the fireplace or the outside of the fireplace?
Just the outside of the bricks, because we turned in the old living room into our master bedroom.
Oh, okay.
And there's a big fireplace in here, and we want to paint it, and I have no clue where to even start. And I've watched it, but I don't know what paint to buy. I don't know how to go about it.
It's all in the tools you use to do it. My son did that, and because their fireplace was like a peachy colored brick that somebody had tried to paint over and did a very poor job, so he made it like a slightly off-white. But he used fireplace paint, believe it or not. So you might want to look into that.
Fireplace paint, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are they already painted or are they natural brick?
Well, we had a contractor here doing a bunch of drywall and stuff, and he was going to do the fireplace. And hold on one second, I'm coughing. Hold on. He was going to do the fireplace, and he put one coat on, and he didn't like how it looked. And he said when he came back, he would finish the fireplace up. But we decided we didn't want him to do the fireplace. He did a great job on drywall.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that, but we didn't think that was for him. He did my backsplash in my kitchen, and it's horrible job, horrible. And so we were like, he's great at the drywall and the rough work. He's not good at finishing, and we didn't. So we left it as he has just like one coat of paint on there. So I have to do something with it.
Did he put just like a sealer or just a base coat of something, or?
I don't know. I really haven't given it much attention yet because we're still finishing up the other before we get into the bedroom.
Do you have
The most we
Lowe's?
got done here was the new floor in the bedroom here.
Do you have a Lowe's nearby?
Oh, it's right down the street.
Yeah, go
My
to
husband
Lowe's.
lives at Lowe's.
Yeah, go there and ask them about painting a fireplace. They'll tell you.
Okay.
That's your
Yeah.
best source.
Mm-hmm. Well, my niece works for Sherwin-Williams, come to think of it,
Ah,
in
okay.
corporate. Yeah, but she did work in the stores at one point. But yeah,
She could tell you too.
I'd probably ask her. Yeah, maybe she'll know.
Oh, I bet she does.
I just happened to be looking at it and thinking, does anybody know? I don't know
Yeah.
what to do. There's been so much to do here, so it's just,
Yeah, we
yeah, it's,
painted, my husband painted the inside of the fireplace before
mm-hmm.
we used it. But yeah, painted it black
Hmm.
instead of like those, they're like, there's ceramic, whatever. No, they're not. I don't, what are they called? But anyway, they're just like a beigey kind of tiles that are in all fireplaces.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's fine, except for when you use your fireplace like that, you'll get like a line on it, shaped almost like a fire, so to speak, and then there's that bit of soot down below. So
yeah,
rather than have that, he painted the whole inside of the bar fireplace and my sister's, and I forget who else's because he had more in the can, so he said, who else? Who else?
yeah. I see Bucky Ann's Creations. It said there's a doll paint to use on a fireplace. It's high temp.
Oh,
It's a high temperature paint. Huh.
yeah. There's the one like they sell in the hardware
Not
stores.
doll
It's
paint.
like
Then she said
black,
not
isn't it?
doll, not doll
No.
paint. Autocorrect.
It's like a.
So yes, at Lowe's or Home Depot they sell it. So it must be what you guys used. Yeah.
Yeah. That was for the firebox itself. There's
That was
also
for
stuff
the
for
inside though. Yeah.
outside. Yeah, you want to do the outside like my son did. So yeah, just
Yeah.
ask them. Say, hey, what do you recommend for painting the exterior of the fireplace?
Mm-hmm.
I know they sell a product to take your old looking wood stove and it comes out of the tube and it's black and you can refresh your whole wood stove.
Oh,
Okay. Wow.
okay.
Not sure what it's called. It could be refresh your wood stove. But
Yeah.
wear gloves. 'Cause it is
Always
a
eye
black
protection.
paste. Yeah.
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 I recall it was a little jelly, but I don't know what the name of it was. I just know it exists.
Hmm. Interesting.
Because the wood stove gets, kind of white after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's from the heat.
You're right.
Mhm.
They're scratched if you're cooking on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
thought
just
of it, thinking all of my cleaning methods now, retouching them. Thank you.
Oh, that's what I need to get this. Hang on just 1 second. Okay.
I don't like using, other people may, I don't like using the Mr. Clean eraser. I'd rather just scrub it. Thank you very much.
It works for there's certain things like on that collectors use those magic erasers for because they take off some things like on collectibles and stuff, even vinyl dolls that very difficult
Really?
to get off otherwise. Yes, they're good for they have their purpose. I think
Yeah,
they have their
walls.
purpose.
Balls around the light switches.
I think they do work on some things that are harder to get off. So I think everything has its purpose.
It saved me from when the kids were little, they would write a crayon on the wall or something, it would come right off.
Yeah.
Right. But what about if it's not a Mr. Clean? Has anybody used one that's
Yeah.
to 20? And that works the same?
Yeah.
Works the same, yeah.
Oh, good. I'll save some money then.
Yeah. I didn't like them because I was using it and it like dragged, and as a consequence my finger stopped more suddenly than I thought they would and snapped my fingernails. So I've not been happy. I don't like it.
And sometimes they fall apart. I've had some that fall apart.
Oh, they do, but that's what happens. They do. They break
Right.
down and you use them. They don't last. They're not like a sponge. They're going to, the more you use it, the more it disintegrates.
Yeah, it disintegrates, so I'm using it on my wall, but I like the product.
Yeah, I have one in my little hidden drawer at the sink. I almost never use it. The only
have
place
you
I can
ever
think of
wiped-
using
I
it is
wipe
the
my
window in
couch
the oven.
down- I wipe my couch down with Lysol, just a little tiny bit, with a white towel. Like my whole couch.
Oh wow,
Is
that's
it
not
leather?
Yeah.
Is it leather, Linda?
No, it's it looks like fabric.
Wow. It's
Like you
Pythol's
say,
pretty strong. It's
Rat-
okay
the
though.
I wet my towel, and I put a little bit of pine sol in the middle, and then I squish the towel around. Then wherever my hands go, that towel is picking up and cleaning and making the couch smell good.
Yeah.
What about this?
Oh,
Paperwork?
Bucky,
What about this paperwork we're supposed to fill out?
Bucky, I sent it to you. Bucky Ann
You did?
uses it on the hood of the oven. I got one from the dollar store.
Wow. You know what I noticed never ever worked for me and I do not like is that anything that says orange cleaner. I don't think that ever gets away grease. I don't think it ever works. I've never liked it.
Oh, but you know what it did once when I first built this house? One of my kids got permanent marker on the newly stained doors, and I had this orange cleaner. It was like a paste. It took it right off.
Really?
Right off.
And pink cleaner gets off permanent. That pink stuff gets off
Yeah, but
permanent
I didn't have.
marker.
I mean, I'm just saying. So
Yeah, you didn't
it
know
did
that,
work
yeah.
on that, and
It did. Wow.
I
Wow.
think like the orange oils, they're more for like cleaning wood and stuff, aren't they? The orange
Yeah,
oils.
your cabinets.
Yeah, I don't-
You know,
Well,
put 'em
but
on
they also
your
have that
cabinet.
orange cleaner. It says like for getting off grease off your oven and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I've didn't
And
use them for that.
that's it. Never. It just. I don't know. Just never appealed to me at all. It never worked on
Doesn't
anything.
I
smell like
use
oranges either.
the orange pledge,
Oh, you're a doll maker, Bucky Ann? Okay, I didn't know that you're a doll
and that
maker.
worked okay.
The orange pledge, yeah.
Yeah, because I was using it to clean and very carefully my vintage sewing machines. So I thought, well, I'll try this, but I tried it in a very inconspicuous spot first.
Do they have
Just
orange
make
pledge
sure.
anymore? That smelled really good. Like orange.
Yeah, I still have some, but that's because I only use it for my vintage sewing machine.
So
Yeah.
what are you using on the sewing machine? 'Cause we
The
just
orange,
had one.
the orange pledge.
Okay, honey.
Orange pledge. You hear that, Tina?
They send it to True Crime Chat.
Cool.
But are you using it on the cabinet or on the machine itself?
Yeah, what do I use on the machine itself?
Sewing machine oil.
To clean the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay.
You put a little bit on a small cloth and you run it all over your machine, and then
Remember, it's a 1915 Singer.
well, that's the only thing you want to use on it in that case.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
That's, you can look on Facebook. There's vintage sewing machine groups, and they will tell you sewing machine oil, not just any
I
oil,
believe you.
sewing
believe
machine oil. Yeah.
Okay. We will do that.
Yep.
Julie wants to know cleaner for glass on oven glass door. I use the pink stuff.
Yeah.
And rub that out, and it rubs right out. And it's if it's on it. I've had ovens before where stuff got between the glass where we had to
I was
actually
just gonna say
take it
that.
apart.
Take it apart.
Yes, it was very hard to figure out how, but my husband figured out how to get
Wow.
the two pieces of glass apart, and we were able to, because it got in between.
I know. How does it do that?
But it was rough. But yeah, but on the doors, on the inside door, I used the pink stuff, and it works great.
You use the pink stuff. What did you say? I'm sorry, because I had a.
The inside of an oven glass
Yeah,
door.
yeah, I see that on review on Amazon. Yes.
Works great.
On the sewing machine, use little cotton balls. Or those pads you use to take off makeup. Do you know the ones I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the round
Yeah.
cotton pads.
Thank
And they're cotton.
Yeah.
Use cottony. Use those. That's what you use to clean a sewing machine. And then Q-tips if you want to get into crevices that are hard to reach.
Okay.
Sewing machine
Liz
oil
Tops
is your
has a
friend.
question. Liz Tops said her friend got a new apartment and the people smoked. How can she get the odor out?
Oh, my husband knew about the smoking odor. I forgot what it was, because that would happen with cars when people when they give away, when they give cars, brand new cars as rental cars to customers for service, and they'd come back and they'd smell like smoke.
Right.
There was something that they always did. Hold on one second.
All right. Bucky Ann, I'd love to see your work.
I think it's called New Again. Car. But also, clean your vents.
Okay.
Change the filter. They even have one in the apartment.
I'm wondering if you have to use like an odor or a neutralizer, wash down all the walls and floors like they sell at the Home Depot, and then repaint. I don't know how bad it is. I don't know.
I asked my husband, but what I didn't realize what it only has to do with cars, because he said he would have the detailer detail the car, and then he'd have them replace the cabin filter. Carbon filter or cabin filter? One of the cabin filter to the car.
Yeah.
That was the only way to get it out. Replacing that filter, so that has nothing to do with a house. But yeah, that's the way they did it with the cars.
Okay, here's something. It says how to get smoke smell out of a rental property. It says, don't worry, there's plenty of ways to flush out the smell, whether you choose the DIY route or opt for professional cleaning. The first step to removing it and to improve the air throughout the entire unit, begin by opening up all the windows and doors to create a cross breeze that will suck out the dirty air. You can also use an air filter and dehumidifier to speed the process along. It's never a bad idea to top off the deodorizing process with some air freshening techniques. And you can neutralize by placing bowls of white vinegar or ammonia in stinky rooms. And then you can also boil orange or lemon peels to add extra sense of freshness. Additionally, you can also boil the lemon and orange peels to further combat the odor. And then it says remove the surface odor from ceilings and walls by scrubbing them with a powerful cleansing solution, including an ammonia and water mixture. Ammonia and water, try combining 2 tablespoons of ammonia, 2 cups of water, and rub the walls down. Option 2 is vinegar and water. Mix 1 part vinegar with 1 part water. Apply directly to the area to remove both smells and stains. Carpet, if you have carpeting, it says you have to clean the carpets. This can be one of the trickiest aspects of cleaning up cigarette smoke prior to tenants, because they may have dumped ashes on the ground. So yeah, you have to clean hardwood floors or hard floors. It says use a neutral pH soap with warm water and use a mop to clean the entire surface. Let air dry. Clean windows and all the dressings. Once you cover the main surfaces, it's time to fine tune it. Devil's in the details. Any curtain rods, anything with fabric. You got to get all that done. Throw it away, dry clean it or whatever. Clean the cabinets and the drawers. All that good stuff. So it's going to be a lot of work.
Let's throw some fresh paint on the walls too.
Yeah, fresh paint. Yeah, after you scrub those walls down, put a fresh paint on it. Yeah. You might have to get rid. I don't know if it has carpeting.
I would
If it
I would
does.
clean. I would put a new furnace filter in too.
Yeah, an air
furnace to-
filter. Yeah, if you have a heating system with an air filter, a new filter. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know, Liz. Okay, smoke. Yeah. Yes, I reborn dolls. Okay, I'd like to see that. Orange peels, cleaner for
And
the
I
glass.
also like the glass cleaner that comes in an aerosol.
You remember the
Yeah,
one they
that's-
used to call glass wax?
It
Right.
might be called that.
Yeah, they still sell it in this one hardware store around here. It's called glass wax.
Does it come in an aerosol?
I think it came in a metal can or something. I don't know. Maybe it came in an aerosol
Well,
too.
that's what the spray away is.
Oh, the spray away. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
I know Amazon sells 3 cans.
Well, I see the glass wax here on
13.
Amazon. Yeah, gel gloss, no streak glass wax. Ooh, polish.
It sounds like work, but okay.
Sounds like glass wax polish. Some polish on my windows?
I'm looking it up.
yeah, you have to wash it all down and then paint. Kevin says, yeah. Definitely, and then the cabinet, everything's got to be scrubbed like crazy. Any surface in there. Windows,
Yes.
cabinets, floors, ceilings, everything, and any kind of however the heat comes, the registers, the air conditioning, vents, all that, plus the other air filters.
Glass wax is at the base.
Oh my goodness, sounds like that. What else? What else? Vent needs clean. Yeah, everything. It's a big job, Liz. She might be, to call in some cleaning service just to help with like that big cleaning. Getting the walls and ceilings and everything cleaned. You use a dry clothes for it. For rubbing the glass. I just use dry clothes. Dry clothes for it. Of course, clean one. For rubbing the glass. You mean a towel? I don't use spray at all for my glasses in the cabinet. Oh, you mean your glass doors? In the glass cabinet doors, Jeanette? Is that what you're talking about? I mean the ones that are for decoration. Oh, you mean glass art stuff? Is that what you're talking about, Jeanette? Never spray. They will be dull, I think, with spray. I don't know, Jeanette. But that was fun. And I'm really looking forward to people trying all these things, taking a before picture and an after picture, and let us know what worked and what didn't work.
Yeah, I want to know what they think. I can't wait to hear what people think of the pink stuff. I think everybody will be amazed at all the things that it does, because it really is helpful. And I really haven't had a use for it lately, and I forgot until Janae had asked about for pots and pans, and it was at the tip of my tongue, and Then I remembered, oh, the pink stuff. And then all the things that it does, I forgot I had it put away.
Yeah, thanks, Rosalita. And
It
I'm probably
brushed
gonna
my
take
memory.
like a little bit of a break because I'm gonna get some stuff, and then maybe we'll come back and do a little more of the Peterson thing, and then look at the headlines after that or something. Okay, but give me like probably half an hour. Stay on, Rosalita, when we go up here. All right,
Okay,
so you
thanks,
guys,
everybody.
we'll see you in just a little bit. Look for us in a little bit. Thank you so much, and thank you, Rosalita, for helping us.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to finally get to talk to everybody and
Yeah.
say hello.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna close this out of here. Oh, I've got to go into the.
Good job, Rosalita.
I got to go
Thank
into
you.
Thank
the
you.
Yeah.
studio.
Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like, guys, on your way out.
Let me go this way. Hold on. Gotta go in here to shut this off. Live. Okay. See you later, guys. Love you. Bye. Okay, let me go over here.